last time we were here, you guys were following up on looking for a group of fishermen. You found their boats by what looked to be an ice wall and a frozen river that you followed. You did have a bit of combat on the river, but you managed to get up the 10-foot little waterfall here, and you decided to take this first route right here. And after you got up to the stairs, um, you guys did a divine sense in which you got a ping or a whiff of undead in the area.
That's no reason to run away.
It was like a giant skeleton, right?
I mean, you guys, I think when y'all went in and saw the skeleton bones in the ice,
Yeah, I think that's where we stopped.
but you guys stopped up. I think, yeah, Rock. I think you even went too far. You guys stopped like
Oh,
one step back and saw it around the corner.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the idea was just I mean, I'm sure we could probably, if comes need be, taking it on isn't too much of a problem. But I think some of us took some gnarly hits in that last encounter, so I don't want us to go in
Wow,
still kind of reeling from that.
that's fair. I mean, do we have the means to heal up a little bit here? Does anybody have a lot of hit points missing?
Holy rock killed me up to 15.
Yeah, I have a little more healing. Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
if
I
anybody
guess
needs it before we move on.
if it depends on how much everyone has missing, if anyone thinks it's worth it to maybe take a short rest, maybe here in this little bend right there, we kind of keep
Yes.
watch for those water creatures in case they return or something like that. But if everyone's good, I think we could continue forward if
I'm
everyone.
good. I'm completely good.
Yeah, me too.
Nira raises her hand. I'm hurt.
Yes, question in the back.
I'm hurt.
Ah, here, let me get you. I'll give her a first level cure wounds. Let me
Did
just.
Anir get anything stolen from the city we were at?
Wait.
Oh, that's right.
Minimum.
I
I think
think
she
Rolf
did.
was the only one who
No, I
lost a
think
lot.
she
No.
also lost her money.
I
All
lost
of her money.
Five HPs you can get back. That's what I did, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I lost money.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still full HP. I'm down one spell slot, but I could get that back in a short rest later on if everyone wants to take it like later. I'm totally okay with pushing that to a later date or later point in
Um,
time. I suppose.
yeah, Anira, you
Yeah, let me.
lost all of your money. Your
I
money pouch was stolen.
Yeah,
I
I was
I
devastated when I
tactically
found out about that.
disagree with Sombra about resting here at all. I don't think this is a good place to try to
No,
rest.
no, no. Yeah. Agreed.
I
Not
think
here.
I think
If we
I
want to
think
push on,
option A
then
is pushing on. Option B is getting the fuck out of here to rest. I
okay.
think.
I agree. Then we shall. I say push on. I
This
don't
is
think
my
there's much.
thing.
There's nowhere tactically to retreat to. I think so. I agree.
Yeah,
I vote push on with you on that.
Oh boy.
All right. I'm gonna just say live steps right now.
What?
Live step.
Live.
Your
that means
steps are
Live.
live.
Lithe.
No, your steps are live. So I'm watching your tokens move.
Oh,
Make sure you move them.
sure. Okay.
oh
All
no,
right.
I'm mistaken. I did take a hit, but I'm still doing pretty
All
good.
right, that's
Wait,
far
wait,
Uh,
enough.
you
That's
you
far
can
enough.
see this?
Via and Rock, as you guys both step into the actual alcove, you do get a better look over at the skeleton, in which it is a very large skeleton, likely belonging to a giant, but it is also encased in ice. But as you begin to step forward, you might even notice it
Float.
begin to move. Looking around at your
He's moving.
surroundings, the icy floor inside this cavern is just painted with fresh blood in all directions, almost as different things have been killed here in a very violent manner recently.
Hey, I think somebody got killed here in a very violent manner recently.
I mean, if we were
uh,
looking for trouble, I think we found the place.
and as you guys take in your surroundings, the giant in the ice takes a big swing, and you hear the ice crack slightly.
Oh,
Uh, well, places, everyone. It looks like we got action. And Rock will kind of move up a little bit closer over this way and prepare his war pick for action.
It took a swing and ice crack, like it swung on the floor or something.
It is encased in ice, and it
Ah,
hit
okay,
the
okay.
ice it's encased in, and the ice
Oh,
audibly cracked.
okay. I was just picturing like it was frozen, not like a cage or something like that. Oh,
No, it's frozen.
See, the initiative
okay.
tracker popped up. You
Oh,
want us
okay.
to roll that?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh man, my initiative last time was really, really good.
It's not bad.
Ooh, 14's not bad.
Okay. Go ahead and get y'all's initiatives in. Oh, actually, I think I need. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh, Lara's not here. D20 for Lara. Oh, the waste of a net 20 for Lara. Probably higher than Via's. Okay. Alright. Um, Lara's gonna be up first, which I guess, I mean, I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess she'll shoot an arrow, right? Like, what else would she do?
yeah.
This
Sounds
isn't
like her.
difficult terrain, right?
I'm sorry?
This isn't difficult terrain. This is regular.
No, I mean, this whole cave is icy, but you guys all got winter gear in, like, the early parts of this
Yeah.
campaign as well, so.
Okay.
And then those that didn't get it didn't need it, so. A 10 total does not hit, and so she's gonna just move back 10 feet. Via, you're up.
Okay, so first off, chat's going on like my backpack slash back like thing, so
Mhm.
he's actively away from that. And then I'm gonna go like right here,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay.
So extra 1d6 necrotic damage, and then I can choose one ability when I cast the spell, and the target has disadvantage on that ability check. So
Okay.
I choose Dexterity
That's not an
for
ability.
what? What do you mean?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I was on the wrong list. Yes. Okay, dexterity.
Dexterity. He now has what is it? Disadvantage on dexterity ability checks or saving throws, yada yada yada, whatever.
I
And
don't think it's
then
saving throws, is it?
Dex.
No, I thought it was just checks,
Yeah, it's just checks.
not
Yeah.
saves.
shouldn't
Dex
saving
check.
throws all kind of be checks?
No,
Well,
because
they're
they're considered different for a
different.
reason. Because a check does not include the proficiency bonus, and a saving throw would if it has the proficiency
Okay,
on it.
alright. I didn't think about that. In that case, I'm gonna actually reverse my hex because
Oh,
I had a plan, but now it's ruined. So I never mind.
okay.
Can I actually? Nah, yeah, no, I won't. No hex. I
Okay.
will just hold on. Let me see this here. Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a nat 20. Okay.
All
So
right.
that's
2d10 plus 8, I think, right?
2d10.
Where's your...
Is a...
There
Actually,
it is.
wait, that wasn't a 10.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Where's my d10? Hold on. Where did I put that? That's really weird. Damn.
What's the issue?
I don't know where my dice are. Oh, there they are. Found them! Sorry, I couldn't find my dice for a second there.
All good. So yeah, 2d10 plus 8.
Yes, 2d10 plus 8. Gotcha. Let me get this open. 2d10, alright. Um, 10 plus 8, so 18 damage.
All right.
But,
Yes.
after I do that Eldritch Blast,
Mm-hmm.
how many feet have I done already? About, only, 5, right, technically?
I think so. I'm not really sure where you started, to be honest.
Okay. Um, at that point, it kind of looks like I just, realized something out of nowhere, people who see my facial expression, out of nowhere, I'm just like, oh shit, and then I'm backing up, and I just say, we shouldn't touch that.
Lily, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Um, am I allowed to ask
You're
via?
allowed one statement. So if you ask
Is
a
she allowed
question,
to respond?
yes.
What did you notice?
Um, I think it's too strong.
Oh,
Way
I
too
can't see.
strong.
Um,
Well, we'll only make a decision. Are you gonna heed that, or are you gonna go for it?
I'm gonna. I'm the furthest away, but also I don't want to just take off without talking to anybody. Um, and I already used my statement.
Yep. So,
Um, I am going to send Nyx. No, I'm not. Nope. Nope.
okay.
I'm a little traumatized. I am going to move away slightly and hold my action, but I'm not going to
For
move out of firing range.
so,
I'm going to hold my action in case it starts coming after us.
all right, and so you're
Because I'm guessing everybody in the group heard her say that it's too strong for us.
right. Are you? You said you're moving. I didn't see your token move. Are you moving?
I haven't moved yet because I don't want to go. Okay, I've got plenty. I've got plenty of room.
So you're good.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And hold my action in case it starts coming after us.
All right.
Same with Nyx.
Anira, you are up.
Running away because Via thinks it's too strong.
Well, Anira, you're up.
Lily
When you put it like that.
came to Icewind Dale with Via, so she's going to put a lot of stock in what Via says.
That's fair.
Yay!
That's fair.
Okay,
I'm
that's fair.
trusted! I'm a trusted individual!
All right. I am go. Can I? Is it? I know you can hold action, but can you hold movement?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. It was worth a shot.
Maybe like hold a dash action.
I don't.
I don't. That still wouldn't. I mean, that's arguable. Maybe like half movement out of the turn.
It's a situational. Situational, I would
Yeah,
say.
like yeah. I don't think I've ever had someone ask for that. But but yeah. Anyways, Nero. Yeah. Go ahead.
Anira's gonna call out to Rock. Rock, what you think?
Looks like it needs to die.
Good.
Here, here.
Anira's like, that's good enough for me. So Anira's gonna rush past Via in chat.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, it looks big and scary, but Rolk's a follower of Tempest.
15. Yeah, 15 more feet in here.
Give me one moment. I wasn't sure what we were doing, if we were running or not, but we've decided we're not. So
I still don't know. Well, Rolk doesn't want to run. I don't know what Buzz wants to do, but we can fight. I think we can take it.
Part
Dave,
you as you come in, you would notice that part of the body is visible through the ice, like reachable rather. So if you wanted to, you could.
how thick is like the ground made of ice?
It's just got like
A layer of
it's
ice.
more like just cold stone with
Wow.
like the occasional patch of ice.
I see. I
Because
see.
remember, this is also a lifted section. You guys went up a set of stairs that went up about 10 feet. So,
Oh shit! It's also dark in here, right?
in
I
that
don't know
room,
if anybody. I don't know if
yes.
anybody wrote a torch or anything last time.
Um,
Okay. Well,
actually,
I'm
hold on.
going to do. Oh.
Yeah, you go ahead and do your thing, but actually,
Yeah, I would have my Warhammer glowing. I mean, if I can't
Okay,
see
right.
oh, actually,
light from tripping all that.
there is a little bit of light coming from the top. Not like a ton, more like occasional like light holes coming through natural fissures that are on the ceiling.
I get.
So, it's not bright. It's not like easily visible. I'd say at best it's dim.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So
Ray of Frost.
target.
I believe that is a ranged spell attack. Yeah. So
Yes.
you have to roll to hit, and
That'll
it'll do
be
1d8 damage. If you hit,
18.
you're +6 to hit. So 18. That does hit. 1d8 cold damage.
That's an 8.
All right. They take a bit of damage. Anything else?
That's good for now.
Rock, you are up.
Yes. I think that I would probably let this thing come to us and come over here to stand beside, closer to Anira, and I would probably try to do something. Hang on, I will shoot a crossbow at it
Okay.
for lack of something better to do right now. 13.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay. Well then I'll just
Your your bolt just smacks part of the ice and flies off to the side.
yeah. I'll just end my turn and wait for this thing to come to us out of the ice, I guess.
All right. Sombra, you're up.
Alrighty, Sulfur is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 foot,
Okay.
and then she's going to cast Eldritch Blast on it. Let's see where it's at. Oop.
And
12.
you also have agonizing blast, right?
No, I don't.
No. Well, 12 doesn't hit.
Bummer. Well, that's it. I think that was 25, I think, so I'm just going to stick right here. hopefully just kind of like narrow this choke point right there. So we'll go after
All
our
right.
little Via, and that's my round.
You guys see the frost giant once again reel back and then just punch the ice, and it just shatters around him. And then he stands up and takes his first couple steps forward. But that was his action. And so, Lara, you are up, which she's not here. So, I'm just going to say that she'll go here and shoot an arrow. 20, 11 plus 5, 16. That's going to hit. So, Lara hit this large giant skeleton with our longbow. Got a nice arrow hitting the bone, dealing 1d8 plus 3 damage. Oh, she would have also done Hunter's Mark, right? She always does that. So 1d6
Yeah.
on top of it for a total of 13 piercing damage from that. And let me throw a Hunter's Mark symbol on the guy. There we go. Via, you are up.
Great. Hmm. I don't want to be a dick,
There is your
but
enemy.
yeah, I don't know. Hmm. I'm trying to think of whether or not I should do this. I'll at least do a little hex. I'll do not hex. I'll do a little Eldritch Blast just as
Okay,
a treat.
go for it.
That is 19.
19 hits, 1d10 plus 4.
Okay. Wait, wrong one. Okay. So that is 12 damage.
Not bad.
And add that to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay. Lily, you were up.
She heard what Anira and Roth talked about, so she's going to cautiously step forward until she has sight of the guy. I'm sorry for my child.
You're right.
Hmm?
Oh man, I don't know if you can even reach.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
This is the minimal to actually see him is right here. I don't know if you can see that
with
arrow.
with dark vision.
Oh, it's a matter of the rocks in the way. Right here.
Oh,
This spot right
gotcha.
here is the closest to see him. From the
Okay.
furthest side all the way down. Cause yeah, you got rocks in the way. So
If I cast Zephyr Strike here, I can add that 30 feet, right?
let's see. That's on yourself, right? Yeah, it looks like you could. That's a bonus action. You give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. It deals an extra 1d8 force damage. And you get an extra 30 feet. So yeah, if you cast Zephyr Strike.
Oh, I'm gonna pretend I didn't go diagonal and I move forward instead.
Okay.
So 5, 10. I can walk past Via, right?
Yeah, I always allow that.
Okay. 5. No, I'm gonna need to where? 25.
That's
Okay.
you're in a wall.
I'm in a wall.
Yeah, you're in the wall. I don't know if you see that.
I think mine is not loading with your guys's because chat for me is on a wall.
Oh.
Uh-uh.
Nah.
Try refreshing.
Yeah, you might want to try refreshing.
Okay.
I mean, chat does show up in a wall for me too,
You also
but
might want
that's
to. It's not on. She's not on the wall for me.
She's
Not to
not
the
for
left.
me either.
Unless you're counting this little bit of like corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm counting on.
That
Now
no,
Cat's on the left.
no, Lily was like
Okay.
in a wall. But
Now, okay. So I've been counting my steps based on what I was seeing.
mm-hmm,
I think
that's
I've
fine.
only moved 25.
Yeah, I think you
Um,
have 5 more feet. So
okay. There we
all right.
go.
And with that,
So she's
you
gonna.
can just barely see the side of him.
Yuck. Does that mean I have to shoot with disadvantage?
No, it means he'll have half cover stat.
Gotcha. Oh, that's a good roll. Okay, hang on. Um. Does 26 hit?
Yeah, that hits. Curves the arrow around the corner like it's wanted. Like
Okay, so I roll a d8 and then an extra d8
yep, extra D8.
plus 3. Okay. Two, 6, 11.
11. 11 damage. Not bad.
Um.
Not bad.
Also, Nyx is next to me, and she's gonna infuse my weapon attack
Okay. What's the element?
with her fire.
Fire. That's right.
So I need to roll a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not yeah, d6, which was a 5. So 5 fire damage.
All right. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. But now it's Anira's turn.
Um, let's see. I'm going to do flurry of blows.
Okay. You gotta step forward. And then you can have your
Yeah.
3 attacks. 1 with your comma and 2 with your punching.
Nat 20.
Alrighty. Comma gets a nat 20. Go ahead and do your 2 other attacks.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I also forgot Nyx gets an attack,
If you want
but
him
she's right
to.
next. I'm gonna hold the attack because I'm not gonna. She doesn't have any more movement,
Alright, that's fine.
so she can't get up close and personal. So she's gonna hold the attack in case it gets close enough.
So the first was a nat 20, and the second was a 24,
Mm-hmm.
and the third was a 10.
The 10 misses. So your comma, 2d6 plus 4, and then your unarmed is 1d4 plus 4.
Question:
Go for it.
how many reactions does Nyx get per turn?
1 reaction.
Just one reaction? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get another 1d4.
Yeah, that's from your unarmed. So what was the comma's damage?
Total damage for everything is 19.
19. Alright. You bring in that comma. Oh, and your punching. What was the unarmed damage specifically?
Um,
The d4 plus 4.
that was 6.
6 total?
Mhm.
Alright, so. Alright. So your comma manages to put a big gash into one of the rib cage bones of this thing. But then whenever you go to punch it, you feel your hand just stop, like you just punched a wall.
So I don't do that damage.
Uh,
I think it's like resistant. That's what he's trying to
whatever
get
whatever
at.
that means to you. I can't just say it outright. So, Rock, you're up.
Okay. I think Rolk is going to take the war pick and kind of shimmy around. Should be able to get up to the other side of this guy for the bullshit. The flanking, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, not bullshit.
I'd say
My
you get
brain
the
just says
flanking.
bullshit. Yeah, I'll get up there and I'll give him the swing with the old war pick.
All right.
Not really bad, 14.
14 does hit.
Oh, neato. Okay, then I'll do some damage.
Right? Yeah, 14 does hit.
9 damage. And then I will make another weapon attack as a bonus action with my War Priest feature.
Alrighty, go for it.
Hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Try to, anyways. 25.
Ooh,
Nat
natural
20.
20.
Alright, double that damage.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yes.
Double the damage, or do you just roll? You roll
Bunch of-
regular damage and then double it, right?
Bunch of nat 20. It's double dice, double modifier. So for your
Oh, okay.
I have a
Yeah,
war.
I just
Oh yeah, you're using the war pick. I don't know why I put that down as hammer.
yeah, I'll just roll twice.
Oh,
Then.
I didn't put your war pick in here. But your war
Oh.
pick is. I mean, you got it.
1d8.
So
Yeah, so 5, 6, and 5, 11.
11.
Should add the modifier on the second attack too.
Yeah, I get the modifier as well. So.
Yeah, it added it.
Oh, it did add
Oh,
it.
bad.
He just rolled a 2. Alright, so 11
Yeah.
damage for the second hit. With your 2 Warhammer picks, stabs into it, you start to see some of the bones chisel away on this thing. But it continues to stand with its weapon in hand, the Great Axe. Alright,
Okay.
Sombra.
Just use my free action to shout Tempest, and that'll be it.
Sombra's
Let's go.
up.
All right. Let's see. So Sombra is going to just take a swing. I don't think I have my Zariel racial ability just yet. Should be level 3, right? Yeah, Searing Smite.
Well, you're not level 3 yet.
I'm a level 3 tiefling, yeah. It's not tied to, it's tied to my race,
Oh,
not my
okay.
class.
Sorry, I thought you were. Okay. Right.
Ooh, okay.
Serious
So yeah,
Smite.
so I'm gonna cast that, and I will attack him with my longsword with advantage. Right? I do have a flanking here.
Yeah, you have flanking, just like them.
All
So,
right, cool.
longsword with a Syrian Smite into it.
17
The 17 does hit, and so you
Okay.
get.
base damage 8 plus 1d6. Another 4, so 12 damage total.
Alright. That was a crazy hit as you managed to burn it, making more of the bones chisel away. At this point, he almost looks frail from how much damage he's taken.
Cool. And then with that, I'm just going to kind of rotate, make sure he doesn't have any close off his escape options if he's even has a brain big enough to think of retreating. That's my round.
He doesn't. Instead, he's just going to raise his great axe first at Sombra because you did some fresh damage just now.
Cool.
Sombra does a. I just have to say it so you know. Does a 26 hit.
Ah, god, yes, it does hit. I was hoping I
Alright.
could use my
So
shield.
this giant skeleton raises its great axe and just brings it crashing down on top of you.
Okay. No, well, I'm confident I'll weather it.
You should calm down.
We got this. I got the power of friendship on my side.
For 36 damage.
Okay, I am unconscious.
Your friends were not there.
Well, I'm not dead.
Not
so...
dead, but you are down
Oh.
and on death saves at this point.
Okay.
And then he's gonna turn and swing at Rock as well. Rock does
Bring it on, you big ugly son of a bitch.
Does a 23 hit Rock?
Yes.
Alright, well he's about to bring it on. With, let's see, 10, 22, 28 damage as he brings his
28?
great
Rock?
axe crashing down on top of Rock right after Sombra.
Rock is also down.
And with the two friends down, he turns his attention to Anira. Lara, you're up.
This guy must be like the whack-a-mole champion.
Well, that makes you guys moles, yeah?
Yeah. Makes us whacked.
Lara's not here, so
Lara's not here. Lara's not here, guys. I'm just sitting here. She's gonna shoot an
It's just
arrow.
waiting for her.
16. And her minimum damage is actually gonna kill it. So this one will arrow will hit him in the jaw, and with that, his head will turn, and you'll feel it. You'll hear it snap as it gets off of the spine, and with his head
Yeah.
disconnected, the rest of his body crumbles.
Thank goodness.
Um, Via will immediately go ahead and float over to, I guess, Sombra first, because she's the first one. Just sees a guy on the floor and is just like, oh my god. And,
These guys, both your
uh,
friends have been crushed by a giant great axe, so they got this large gash in them that you're gonna be
Yeah.
healing as
yes.
the
We're
weight
not
and
dead. We're
everything.
not dead though.
Just these large gashes over the shoulder.
Via will,
Like
cast
Sephic all
Spare the
over again.
Dying on Sombra first.
Spare the dying, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And then get you back up to whatever, and then
I'm still unconscious, but I'm just not having to make any more death saves.
Yeah, the wound
For
the wound closes and you stop bleeding, but so you are stabilized, but you are not
Mhm.
well.
was it
moving
like
over
1d4
here,
hours until he wakes up
and
or something?
I
D4,
don't
revive
I
D6
don't
Claire.
think
hours.
so. Spare the dying.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
they
it was hours. Stabilized condition when you
yeah
become
they
stabilized,
become
like a
stable.
certain number of hours before you wake up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I get what you're saying. The stable part. I was like, I don't think that's part of the spell.
Yeah.
So, but
Cool.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I'm
Um,
going to cast Spare the Dying on our cleric. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can lay there not dying. That's fine.
so Rog,
That
Better
would be
than
good.
lying there dying.
your wound also closes up so that you stabilize. Uh, the little
Okay.
bit of consciousness you have makes you unaware of how it's possible a non-cleric has spared the dying.
Yeah. It's like, well, you can't do that.
Before you fall
What?
back asleep.
Yeah, before he passes backwards, he's like, hey, you're not supposed to.
Hey, I'm not one that.
Oh, that's my job.
Lily's kind
He's
of paying
gonna
attention to
replace
what Via's
her.
doing and making sure that everybody's okay, but she's also going to look down this hallway. Can she
Yep.
see anything?
Yeah, I got you. You see a hallway. It
I don't
does
even.
go over here as well. I'll give you a little bit.
Should we like pick these people up or like? I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
I'm not leaving. I
I
just
imagine it
want
like
to
welcome
see.
to. Sorry, go on.
I just want to see if I can see how far down it goes.
Can I ransack the bones?
Oh, you're gonna go. You're looking there. You'll
Yeah.
see the start of another set of stairs going down. Um, and down there you can hear the sound of someone like almost like stirring a pot of bubbling liquid.
Oh joy. Um. So I'm gonna come back over here. There is definitely somebody down this hallway, but we need a rest. I have one more spell slot I can use, and I'm going to cast. Let me get the name right because I called it the wrong thing last time. I'm going to cast Alarm on this doorway right here, or this area right here.
I don't see you pinging anything.
I'm trying. Yeah, that one right there. So that I can block. I can know if somebody comes through from either direction.
All right.
Right
Just double
here.
checking. You set alarm. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range. No larger than 20-foot cube. Anything tiny or larger in just the area. Cast spell. Okay. And
So
is the reason that they're gonna not come this way, is it gonna be like a mental alarm or an audible alarm?
audible alarm in case anybody else needs to hear it because I'm asleep or something.
Alright. Just so you know, the mental alarm, it alerts you with a ping in your mind, even if you are within, as long as you're within 1 mile of it. And this ping awakens you if you are sleeping. The audible alarm produces a sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet.
Uh,
So,
okay.
but you got audible?
That
So,
should work. I don't think we're gonna be outside the 60-foot range.
it says you can also designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. Am I to presume the party?
Yeah, anybody in the party
Okay,
won't set off the alarm.
fair enough.
Yeah, 60 feet goes all the way down to the other side of the tunnel.
Hmm.
So anybody who's in this alcove will hear it. Alcove, sorry.
It's all good.
But we'll still probably need somebody to stand guard on the other side.
Um, I don't know who could stand guard.
I'm guessing y'all are taking a short rest. Is that right? Or are you gonna try and take a long rest?
With that
Short
voice
rest.
of yours, I'm gonna say short rest.
We were
You
gonna
sound
do a short rest
mischievous.
anyways. For that ominous voice.
Yeah,
I'm just
short rest
just
probably would be
asking
wise.
questions. I didn't say nothing.
With
um,
that, Lily is going to go to the deepest part of this area, as well as Nyx. And we're just going to sit down and lean against the wall.
let's see. Oh, I forgot to put. I've not seen. Oh, okay. Okay. You guys are knocked. I gotta roll a d4. It's 1d4 hours that you're knocked out. That's what I was looking up. And I rolled a 1. So you guys would wake up after this short rest.
Using way of the Ascendant Dragon, do I get my 4-hour long rest then?
Ascendant.
Wait, short rest is only 2 hours.
It's 1 hour.
1 hour. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't.
Well, I'm still looking because it's already loading. So.
Will we get the benefit of the short rest, or are we just gonna wake up after the hour's over?
Um, I mean, you're rested, so I'll give you the benefit.
Is Laura standing guard, or have you just not moved her?
Yeah, Lara will stand guard. Why not?
Okay. Was she even hit?
Yeah, I
I
have
think she'll
3.
go and collect her arrows, and then she'll stand guard.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna roll
Yeah, you guys can
3
roll
hit
your hit
dice.
dice. You have 3 total.
4,
And don't forget to add your Constitution modifier to your rolls.
6, and 4.
17.
So that's 8,
So
14.
don't forget
Okay.
to add +6 to all that. So
Yeah,
it should be
so
20 total. 20 total for roll.
it already added it.
Did it?
It already added on
Oh.
my end, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well then 14 for you.
That's
19.
Not bad. Sombra, you got 19. Not bad.
Yeah, 19.
Not bad.
And then I add my constitution.
Yeah, add your Constitution per hit die. So
Oh,
yeah,
per hit die.
yeah, per hit die.
14.
So I am up to 22.
All right. Via, how'd you do?
Oh shit, sorry, are we doing something?
Oh, okay.
What's
Uh,
going on?
you can roll. You're taking a short rest, so you guys can roll hit die to heal up.
Oh,
And both of our warlocks get their 2 spell slots back.
yay. Okay.
Well, Yeah, 2 spell slots for both of y'all.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, that was a D10.
I get
Oh.
health back.
Yeah, if you roll hit die during a short rest, you get health back.
What am I rolling though?
Your hit dice is D8, and you have 1 per level, so you have 3 D8 to work with, and you add your Constitution modifier each time. So 1 D8 plus 2, up to 3 times.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Let me look at my quick little cheat sheet of short rest. That's not true. I didn't do that right.
Alright, I'm full health.
Anira, you also have all of your key points back.
Cool, cool, cool.
I got full health too,
Ranger gets
but I don't know if I get my spell slots back or not.
no. Ranger doesn't get anything
That's
back on short rests.
that's what I thought.
Our
Neither do I.
well, you get your
Oh
channel
darn.
divinity, but I don't think you've used it.
Yeah. No,
So
I didn't have to. I hit the guy.
and you should still have 2 more war priest left. So
3.
didn't you use one on the water weirds?
Or did I? No, I don't think I used a war priest thing. I had my spiritual weapon out then, didn't I?
Oh, that
Yep.
was yours. Yeah, that's
So I
right.
was using that as a bonus action and not using my war priest thing.
That's right. That's right. All right.
So I have 3 left.
So yeah, does anyone want to do anything else or discuss anything during your short rest? Now's a great time for that.
Wake up and say, Sevilla, I told you we could take it.
Summer just kind of wakes
And
up.
you're
And
just
she's like,
gonna-
oh god, my ribs!
And Yara's gonna walk up to Rock and be like, high five!
Yes, yes. Oh, not too hard. God, that hurts.
Oh,
I was gonna say there's
Sorry.
still definitely a twinge of pain.
and Yara
Yeah,
just
the
goes,
shoulder
"Rah!"
was-
Chuckling to herself.
Oh my gosh.
No true opponent too big for the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
We are the Beastie Boys now.
I don't think we can get away with saying that legally.
Oh,
If
Oh.
yeah, just make it crew. It's all good.
But we can't, we won't, and we
Beastie
don't
Crew.
stop.
For the Beastie Crew. No, that doesn't have any ring to it.
I didn't say it did. I just said it works.
We'll workshop it.
Also, it feels weird calling this group anything with boys in it because it's primarily a bunch of girls.
Kinda is. I didn't even really notice that.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I think I'm okay now. It's good that thing hit hard.
Yeah, I felt
Lily's
like
gonna
taking a nap.
stop shaking her head and chuckling and look up and say, "So, what do you guys want to do about the person that's downstairs?"
One way or another, they'll have to be dealt with too.
Our options aren't very not many of them.
During the
Let's just hope that it's the people we're trying to find and not another enemy.
during the downtime, as you guys were able to look around this little alcove a little more, amid the fresh blood that paints the floor and some of the walls, you also would find various little bones of like knucklehead, trout spines. You would even find like a couple like random humanoid skeleton pieces. And then like bones of like small animals and birds, along with some scraps of clothing and armor.
Wow.
Anything that might like immediately distinguish that they're from the nearby town.
Um, I wouldn't say so. No, I would say just based off of whatever you just heard, if that puts together anything for you.
Okay. Just want to make sure if they weren't wearing any like I don't know patches or like banners or something like that. I don't know.
Nope, no banners or anything like that. Just the random skeleton pieces of animals, birds, knucklehead trout, such.
Can I scavenge the bones for anything that might look cool or valuable or anything like that?
I don't. Let me see if they hold anything. 'Cause, I mean, even the great axe would be super heavy, but also like not super great. Um, they also have just bits of cloth and stuff. So, I mean, you can get some leather pieces.
I'll take the leather pieces.
Yeah, because they got plenty of leather scraps covering them. So,
Yeah, I'll take all of that. And then, um, do the bones look like they're made of anything like dense? Like, could this be turned into a weapon?
well, they're definitely dense bones. It's a literal giant skeleton. So, so those are
Well,
definitely some
okay,
dense
but
bones.
he has fingers.
Lily's
Okay.
gonna see what Anira's doing
I'm
and
gonna take
just
some of
like, hey
I'm gonna
Anira,
take some of his finger bones.
do you remember how we ran into some undead skeletons and dead bodies that were covered in mold?
Yeah.
Do you want to check this guy for that before you take anything off of his body?
Yeah. Me take. Sell for money.
So what are you taking in the area?
I'm gonna take all 10 of his finger bones.
Ah, thank you. So,
And scraps of leather. Actually, no. How many bones are in in a hand? Let me
A
just.
lot.
3 knuckle bones, and then if you
A
want to
lot.
go,
Three
the
bones.
hand is
In
mostly like little bones held together by muscle.
how many
So,
bones in a finger? There are 3 bones
three
in a
knuckles.
finger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
I guess 2 knuckles
30
really.
bones. I'm gonna leave the knuckles. No, the knuckles are made of cartilage,
Yeah, I was
aren't
gonna
they?
say it's 2 knuckles technically, which makes 3 bones. So, but yeah, so you're gonna take all the finger bones. Okay,
I'm gonna take all 30 finger bones.
okay, let me write that
Well,
down.
the thumb I think has one less digit.
Um,
28.
they look like they make good like hilt like things to sell. And then I'm gonna take the scraps of leather. And I think that's good.
Okay, I wrote that down. All right. Anyone doing anything else?
Just gonna wait
Me
to.
being muted when I was
What
trying to
is
talk.
this?
There's 38 finger bones. Your palm is made up of finger bones.
The palm counts. That's crazy.
Hmm.
I did not realize that counted.
From your knuckles to your wrists, there's one bone per finger.
Oh well. But anyways, yeah, anything else for anyone else? Rock, you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna say I'll just be waiting for Anira to get her finger bones.
We're just casually like sitting around, just waiting for Anira to mess around with
Just
these
like
finger bones.
snapping bones off one at a time, like just.
And we're
and,
just like
and she
politely just
inspects
kind of like staring and just looking at her like, oh,
she
okay, yeah.
and she's inspecting each bone as she picks it off and like making sure there's no like blood or guts on it and like before putting it into her bag one at a time.
Pretty good
And
weather,
then
huh?
after she's done collecting her bones, she's going to stand up and give a quick prayer over the body and whisper something along the lines of in Sylvan when she can be more elegant. She's gonna say, "You were a very, very strong foe, and it was a privilege to fight you. But your time has come. I hope your soul finds itself as a warrior in the next life as well." And then she'll turn to the rest of the group and find them staring at her and be like, "What are we waiting
What
on?
did I
Let's
do?
go."
Well, I don't know what that was about. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And Nira's gonna walk past them.
For the first
Oh,
time ever, everyone just witnessed Anira have like a real moment.
it's blindsided everyone. Like she's like walking by and like everyone's faces are just what?
So which way are we
Um,
going?
as Lily walks by this undead giant, um,
Mhm.
she is going to use her investigative skills plus the 13 on the dice, if that's okay,
Okay.
to see if she can figure out what was making this thing undead. Is that
Um,
possible? Or do I need
I,
to roll something else?
I mean, some undead just kind of exist in this world.
Oh, I did
So,
not know that. Thank you.
yeah,
Never
you
mind.
know where, yeah, Faerun just undead just kind of exist sometimes. Not all of them are because of, being raised.
Okay. Never mind then.
It's like a side effect of everything being magical. But, well, yeah, you guys, where y'all heading?
Lily's
Forward
going to come up
to the
here and say,
open area.
there was somebody stirring a cauldron, from what I could hear, to the right. Where do you guys want to go?
Well, I guess that's where we should go. Check it out. Who wants to go first?
I do best from a distance.
I go first. Me. She
Okay,
runs
right
past.
behind you. Oh, we were going the other way. I
Whoa!
thought.
We
She
are.
turns
Other way.
around and goes the other way. Acting as if she did nothing wrong. I just had to check other side for danger first.
Random question while we're walking.
Mm-hmm.
Is today going to be the second time we add 15 minutes? Or are we going to hold off until everybody's here?
I think we should hold off so everyone gets here so that we can, so
Okay,
everyone can get the push. It's not really a bonus, is it? It's
that's
just
fair.
it's a payback. So,
That's fair.
all right, I'll go ahead and give you the whole little room here. Let me bring the focus over here for
Oh,
the other
that's
thing.
the witch with the bubbly.
All right. So as you guys walk into here, you see a rather old-looking woman stirring a pot. Or rather maybe a cauldron would be a better term for it. Beside or behind her is a stone block on top, which you see some meat that looks like it was recently butchered and some bones scattered around. Um, and yeah, she's just looking like an old woman stirring the pots. And as you come in, she's just gonna, oh, it's been so long since I've seen people. Welcome. Are you hungry?
And
I'm
Nira
gonna
goes
lean
yes
over.
and walks straight up to her.
I'm gonna lean
What
over
kind
to
of stew
Rock
is it?
real quick.
Hmm?
Sorry.
I'm gonna lean over to Rock real quick, and I'm just gonna kind of whisper. How much you want to bet that's like probably like a human or something?
Oh God.
I mean, there's a bunch of blood
God,
everywhere,
Dad.
and then there's a witch right here stewing some meat. I don't see any chickens
Witch, do you
around.
think she's a witch?
Well, I
You
mean,
know
I
that's.
assumed that she was a witch. She has a cauldron.
Meanwhile,
Lily's going to
Anira is
hear what's
pulling.
going on and say, Anira, come here real quick.
No, Anira already has her bowl out of her bag, sitting in her hands.
Oh
Yeah,
jeez.
while
Hey,
she's
Anira.
doing that, like as she, like mostly because I'm hearing Via say all that, I want to use divine sense again if I can
Uh,
sense any like
she's
undead.
gonna get the ladle she's stirring with, and scoop a bowl of the stew into Anira's bowl. The stew, it's got that nice broth color, that yellowish color that you see from like chicken broth, and it's just got chunks of random meats. It looks like they have possibly different meats in here, along with some vegetables mixed in. Looks like a nice little
Anira, I'll
stew.
get you a raw fish if you come here real quick.
Anira perks up and waddles over with her bowl after saying thank you. I have bowl.
Okay.
I don't
See
think you
that?
should eat that.
I will fish you a fish when we leave. But Via has something she was wanting to say.
Oh,
Me? I have to say, okay, whatever.
Lily
Trust me,
doesn't
I
talk much.
why
you're
do I have to
likable.
say things to the little child? Okay, she's gonna like timidly, like she's still whispering, but at this point it's in Sylvan, and she's just gonna be like, I'm pretty sure that is human in that bowl.
Um, Rock, you do get a whiff of undead, but it seems to be coming from more northward than it is coming from the stew
Oh, it
or
smells.
the lady.
North.
You mean
Smells lit-
Sombra for my divine sense, or
Yeah, sorry,
Sombra.
I
Sombra.
asked.
Not me.
There was
Sombra.
a skeleton, a very large skeleton that, what's the word? Smashed up a bunch of people and made the room very, very red. I she's like trying to speak like in Anira, even though this is like Sylvan. This is like her first language. She's just trying to like dumb it down anyways. So she just like, the room is red over there, right? That's blood. And the skeleton was there as well, but there are no corpses, which means somebody took those corpses. And I don't see any chickens around here, so where did she get that meat?
Ooh, I asked.
Um,
Good question.
Don't ask,
She
don't
turns
ask,
around.
don't ask!
Oh, we're all just like, no, no, no.
like,
And
like we're,
You
we're
guys
trying to
can't
all
even
reach out
hear
and grab
what's
her at
going on
once.
because it's Sylvan.
And
You
Nira
guys
comes
can't even
back.
hear what's going on
I.
'cause it's Sylvan. I was speaking in Sylvan, so you just hear me going, no, no, no.
Yeah, exactly. And then
So
your reaction to that, I think, just gets all of
we
us
can't.
like, oh no, wait, come back. Whatever you're
We can't
doing,
Nira.
just.
stop.
We can't just kill her for a witch without any evidence, though. We have to prove
Agreed.
that this is.
That's why I go ask. It's fine.
No, no, don't,
And
don't.
Nira.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
it's not. It's
no,
actually
no,
not
no,
a
no.
bad idea. Go ahead. I think it's
As you
actually a
guys
good
all
No,
idea.
no, what?
Hurry
as you
her.
guys all turn, you see the old lady with a bowl in her hand, walking with her staff to help her walk with a bowl. I was trying to bring your friends a bowl as well. Now
Oh,
that
very, very
wi-
kind.
now
Very
that
kind.
everyone's
Quick.
getting a nice look at her, you guys see that she's wearing tattered furs, pretty much all over, along with a cloak that's got a bit of a hood up on it. Um, she she has pretty pale skin. It's almost grayish, good from how it is.
Hmm.
Her eyes have this sort of like almost like they're I want to say bulging, but like not as intense. And then her hair is just like a mess. It's a black matted hair that's just all over the place.
And Nira's gonna take the bowl from her hands gently. So now she's holding two bowls, and then bow her head in thanks and go, nice lady.
There's plenty more
What
for
what
all of you. The cauldron makes so much.
many thanks. What you use to make?
Oh, I find
Oh,
all sorts of things. It's well, the big creature she kills, and I just take the meat.
I knew it. I knew it.
Ooh,
So
like fish.
the sailors that we are looking for.
I don't know any sailors. I By the time I get
Is
in there,
there?
it's just chunks of meat, so I just take the meat and use it. Otherwise, it goes to
Ooh, very
waste.
resourceful. And
I
Nira looks very like intrigued by this. Be like very resourceful,
She goes
very
back.
good, very.
And was
She
that
goes back to she goes back to stirring her cauldron.
Sombra kind of wants to ask it? Was that that creature down the hall your friend?
Ah, everybody, friend, if you just give time and space, yes.
Very
um.
wise.
How
Very
did
wise.
how'd you two come across each other?
Oh, this cave very safe and treasures I keep near, so it hides places all over. He
Lily's
he just there. I leave alone. He give meat.
Lily's gonna
Not
peek around the
affiliated.
corner and say, "Are you the one who put it in ice?"
Oh, I didn't do that. I don't check in on it. It probably has that as a natural form. It looked like old giants, possibly frost giants, based on area. But I can't always tell. It's been a while and my eyesight isn't as good as it was. She'll still be stirring this pot.
So I don't. I,
And
she's
Nira's
a witch who
going
eats people.
uh take some of the broth and just like slurp a little bit.
It tastes good.
Mm. And Nira's gonna turn back to them and be like, "Food good." And
I
then
don't think you
going
should
to
eat that.
she's gonna walk over to Rock and offer him the bowl,
Oh
the other
God, no.
bowl.
Gods, no, no, thank you. No, no, I'm quite okay. I don't think we should be eating this Anira. I don't think she is a good creature.
Is
And
this like
Nira's
a
gonna look back
corridor
at the
up
really
north?
kind old lady,
Yeah, some of y'all would be able to
and
see.
then
I'll go ahead
and
and
then
give you some of
turn
that.
back to Rock. Rock, she's like elder from village. She's good, good people.
My village, we don't eat people who are just randomly killed by ice giant skeletons,
Not
though.
people, monsters.
Allegedly.
Is it monsters? How can we be sure?
Sombra
And
will
Nira
while
shrugs.
they're
Doesn't smell like
conversing.
people.
She
You
just wants to ask like the witch like where does that area lead and kind of shake her head towards the direction of like this northern passageway. Have you explored this whole area?
Well, I came on boats a long time ago, but that's a story that I feel takes too much time unless you wish to stay. But now it is the frozen lake. It had an underground river that led down here, and now it's like an ice that goes all the way to the entrance. Makes it very hard to leave after getting here by boats. It's a good thing I have my cauldron.
Have you had any visitors lately?
None that have come to me. I don't know if anyone sees the front of the cave, but I don't really get people back here.
Um, would you
Not
mind if we
unless
were to
they're in
say just
pieces.
would you mind if we were to say explore around for a little bit just to get our bearings?
Oh, if you wish, where would you like to explore?
Well, we kind of just stumbled across this area. You see, we're trying to make sure we understand where we are and who the natives are before we start trying to find our way home, if possible.
Okay, well, you are in a cave next to Lac Danishar. You, you must know
Does she seem to
this.
have like any reaction to me saying that us leaving? Like, does she seem like a I don't know, kind of annoy her in some way?
About you leaving?
Yeah,
Uh,
like when I make the note about us possibly leaving, did that like stir some kind of reaction?
that's a great question.
If you need my insight bonus, it's +2.
Okay, I'll use your insight. Hmm, she seemed pretty calm.
Mhm.
Didn't really have much of a reaction to any part of your statements. She just
Okay.
adds, "Well, you all must be getting hungry, so whenever you're done looking around at your surroundings, you're welcome to come get a bowl for my stew. It always has stew for you."
And Sombra will kind of give her the warmest smile that she can, and she's just gonna say, "We thank you for your hospitality."
And Nira's still carrying
Pretty
two
sure
bowls.
she ate the sailors.
Yeah, I would like
Pretty sure
she'll
they
lean
knew
in,
what we're
she'll
looking
lean into
for.
Rock and be like, "I think she possibly did, but there's no way we can just. There's no certainty just yet. Let's explore
All
around
we
it.
can do is just not eat it and
Let's look around.
try and find
Perhaps we
them
can
if
find
we
some fruit."
can.
Is there like DNA testing in beast types?
Cast the Speak with Dead on the cauldron.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
No way.
Would that even work?
So yeah, you guys are
If
heading.
it's body parts, it would.
No, it has to have a
Yeah, we're
has to
just
have
gonna
at
walk
least a
away
head.
from her if she's.
But you guys are all heading north, or did y'all want to look around this area too?
Is there anything else in this area, or is it just this cauldron and this lady by herself?
I mean, she has the surroundings. She's been living here for a minute, so.
I think we should probably keep moving for now because if we get too into her
Right.
like personal items, it might look like we're trying to steal from her. And I would prefer not to fight right now. I have 0 spell slots.
I agree. Let's stick together. We'll move around and then we'll kind of make our decision
How
as we discover
how
more.
are we gonna rest and then come back though? You have 0 spell slots, so like I mean.
Anira, you staying back or you going up with them?
She's enjoying her soup.
That's fair.
I'm not eating it. I took one sip of it, and I didn't even have any meat.
The broth. You've tasted the
Whoa.
flesh of men.
No,
We don't know that for sure.
I tasted the juice of men. It's different.
Oh, gross!
Juice of
Technically,
men.
technically, whenever you boil fat, it goes into the broth, which is why it has that weird film on the top that's leftover fat. So I mean, technically, even if you just had the broth, you only had you had the
Yeah. The
You
fat.
ate human
fat
fat.
of the sailor.
You ate
Man
human fat.
And Nera, once we get around the corner, is gonna set the poles down behind this wall, out of sight from the wind.
As soon as we get around the corner and sort of out of earshot from that woman, Rolk's gonna say, "I'm pretty sure that is the creature we're going to have to defeat in here."
I
No,
understand.
Question.
they were
Would have
so
to.
nice.
Okay,
Question.
go ahead.
I can see on this map, as somebody looking at the map, that there are skeletons under the ice.
Yeah, I was about to explain the area.
Also 20 foot.
Can I see? Okay, never mind.
20
I'll,
foot
I'll
tall.
let you explain.
All right, well then give you guys as you guys come to this northern part of this little cavern area, you do see the water make a sort of shoreline. Of course, all the water is completely frozen though, but it does look like the underground river once spilled into this type of area to make like a pool for it. But now it's completely frozen over. And just looking through the ice, you can see the large skeletal remains of giants from the past, but they're so deep and thick into the ice that all you really see are the shadow outlines of them. No real details.
Okay, Sombra's going to like I'm guessing she was gonna stand a little closer to the edge, and when she takes notices, she's going to kind of like spread her arms out and tell everyone to kind of get back a bit, and then she's going to say, "When we entered this chamber, I sensed forth more undead. These may be similar
Mira's
to the beast
already
we
on the ice.
Well, yeah, you float. You're not on it. So
Yeah, fair enough.
you're
Is
over
it? Did you confirm that they're undead or that they're just under the ice?
Well, I said that I sensed undead in this direction, so being that we
Oh,
see
right,
corpses
yeah.
under there,
That's right.
being that we sense corpses under here, and this is the same thing that happened in the previous chamber
Yeah.
before the old lady. I think it's reasonable to say that these can very well come back, reanimate and engage us. In which case, I'm guessing we could see several silhouettes, and one was problematic enough. So either if we're going to press forward, we need to find a way to do so carefully.
Anira just steps onto the ice.
Yep. Rock, you'll need to roll acrobatics to walk on that ice. Anira, you're good.
Okay.
Being iced
Lily's just gonna stand
Okay.
back
Wait, what?
and wait.
Can I take Rock's hand to help him?
Oh.
If you want, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I help him. I
Okay.
definitely help him.
All right. He doesn't need to roll. You can just help him. Rock,
Yeah,
you just
I
use
rolled
Anira
really
for
badly.
balance.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
help.
Oh, jeez, I'm usually better at this.
Ugh. No, I just made of ice. It's fine.
Looking around, you guys can see a 10-foot ice cliff here, and then the 10-foot ice cliff here, which is likely where the underground river was coming from. Near as you step out, you can kind of see the rest of the area over here, but it looks just to be pretty blank, other than a small type of, a stone ground, no ice or anything in the very farthest north corner.
No, no chest. No magic chest.
Doesn't look like it has anything in there. It looks like an empty alcove.
Anira turns back to the group and points to them and then Con says, "This way clear." Before taking Rock and going back the other way. Come along, Rock.
Yes, yes. Where are we?
Rock,
Right
jump.
here. I'm with you, yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep my token up.
Uh, Lily, Sombra, anything from you guys?
Whoops, I was muted. I was
Lily is
asking about
watching them
Alara.
walk around warily.
Sorry, one at
Sorry.
a time, please. Sombra?
I was just gonna ask what Alara was doing because she was way back over there. I'm
Lara's
kind
just
of
hanging
waiting.
out with y'all.
Okay.
Lily, what were
Okay.
you saying?
Lily's watching them walk across the ice
Alright.
warily.
And Via, what are you doing?
I'm floating along, man.
Alright, floating along, alright. Alright, Nira, you're just gonna walk the path? Is that what you're doing?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, as you go around that bend, you see that the river continues.
And Nera's gonna turn back and yell for the others to get their asses on the ice. Come on! Hurry up!
Just
We
slide
have
across.
river to explore.
With that,
Yeah, because I remember the
Lily's gonna
ice
sigh.
kind of broke when we were having that fight earlier, and I think one of those water weirds just disappeared. I don't think we actually killed all three of them. So there could very well be one out there, if not more. We're kind of fighting on their home turf here.
And
But if
Nera
you all
turns
think
around the
we should
corner.
go, Lily, then I'm with you.
Alright, it's acrobatics to go
I
and
don't
walk
really
on the
want to
ice.
leave them behind or let them go on their own. I agree that this is really risky, though.
It would be difficult terrain, and pretty much every time you take 30 feet of movement, you'll have to make another acrobatics save.
Okay.
Jeez.
You're maintaining
Yeah, and if
balance
we,
on ice, which you have no skills on.
I'm guessing like if we
Ugh.
like fall too many times, we can potentially crack through. So, and I'm wearing
Uh,
heavy armor, so if I
That's
go down
Via
under,
will.
swimming won't be
Tough
Before
to
next.
do.
going around the corner, Anira will turn back. She goes, "If you fall, I will come get you. Just come on."
Via will come over and extend a hand and just be like, I'll help one of you, but I can't grab all of you.
So I rolled an 18 plus my, you said acrobatics? 5 acrobatics.
Alright.
But Nyx rolled a 2.
Well, Nyx
So
is
I'm
just.
once again,
He's doing the pitter patter, running in place type thing as you move
I'm
along.
again going to push her along.
Yeah, Sombra will, I guess, take Via's hand in her shield hand, put in the shield away.
Awesome. Alright, she will
Um,
go
15,
along.
20,
Lara's doing great on these saves.
Must be nice.
25,
It must be nice.
30. You said every 30?
Yeah, every 30 do another one. Lara's already done 3, so to get where Lara is, you gotta do 3. Via floating on the pillow, guiding Sombra with the hand, and Niera just can walk on ice because she is ice.
I got 16 and Nyx got 10.
Lara, you see Lara
Oh,
slip a
sorry.
little bit and kind of grab the wall to maintain balance. And then another chunk
I'm
of
very glad I ended up going with the ice genasi in this moment and not the fire genasi. That would make this whole lot worse.
melted immediately, fell right through.
So this just leads back down to the other area that we came from before.
But there's something here.
Alright, so as you guys are making your way south, you see a bridge 20 feet up above you that seems to go from one section of a cave to another that you have been to.
So I rolled a 13 on my most recent acrobatics.
That
Well, it's an 8 plus
that's
8
good.
plus 5. Okay.
Yep.
Anira's gonna take out um her rope and a rock, a random rock that she picked up and put in her bag, and is gonna sling it up onto the bridge, or up and over the bridge, I should say, because I have what, a 90-foot rope, I think.
It'd be 50 foot.
Okay. That's
And
still enough.
it's 20 feet up and 10 feet across.
What about a 10?
It'll be
5 plus 5,
fine.
10.
Oh, also, DM,
10,
I don't think I got.
you would be slipping, so you're pretty close to a wall, so you can slip toward the wall if you want to use the
Okay.
wall. That's what Laura did when she barely passed.
Okay.
But what was the question, Rock?
It was Sombra, but
Sombra.
I remember I left. I think Anira was one of them, and someone else. I left their ropes at the castle Girdinable. And I
Oh,
don't
was it a
remember
nearest?
if it was Anira's and someone else's. I think it was Rolk's, and I was gonna buy them later, and I think I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Left
Well
the
Oh
then,
last
yeah.
session, so.
Near
But
you
I'll
don't
just
have one, but you can.
yeah. I'll just
Others
give her
do
mine.
have a 50-foot one, um, which is with it being 20 feet up, 10 feet across. It'd be a few feet above you, probably like, well, maybe not above you, but like 4 feet off of the ice to get it across and hang on both sides if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, then someone could hold this side while
Mhm.
people climb the other side and
Or we just do like a
pull the
slip
wall
knot, and we
together.
can just kind of pull it through, pull all the way down. Which would be a lot easier in real life because we could do that like nothing, but I have to make a skill check
Yeah.
here.
So
How tall?
who's handing the rope?
Rock is. Wait, Rock
Sombra,
is
and it's
6 foot.
Anira.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Anira is the only one who can't really catch it without having to jump for it.
Yeah.
I'm about 4 foot. So can I turn to Rock. Can me get on your shoulders, and then I throw rope.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Okay, here.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll just pick her up and put her on my shoulders.
All right. Just roll athletics for that, Rock.
This is
Throw
gonna be
Anira.
And
tricky
since
because
Rock's
I
doing the
can't
bulk of the
really
work, it'll just
fly.
be his athletics.
Let's hope I do good.
Please,
I got a 19.
All right.
let's go.
You successfully pick up Anira and get her on your shoulders. Sombra hands Anira a rope. And Anira, you said you're going to tie a rock to it so you can sling it over, right?
Yes.
All right. I would say I'd say athletics. Roll athletics for that.
Where did my sheet go? I just had it.
It's a +3.
Oh, thank you. I don't know where my sheet went. It just disappeared on me. That's a 17.
A 17 is a good roll. So yeah, you would be able to uh, tie the rock and then sling it over where the rock end falls on the down the other side. Um, and yeah, you guys would see the rock hanging there as Anira is holding onto the rope on the other side.
I turn to Sombra. Sombra, go hold rock. I climb.
Hold. Oh, the rock. Okay, yeah, I'll hold the rock. I thought you said hold the rock.
Yes, hold me, Sombra.
He's gonna need a hug at the end of this. He's gonna need.
It's been a long day, all right.
Emotional support.
Adira turns, looks down at Rock and goes, "Someone's lonely."
Oh,
So I hold
fuck.
on to the rock.
All right, Anira, you can climb up with acrobatics. Sombra, roll athletics to hold the weight.
11.
All right. How we do on acrobatics, Anira?
16.
16. So not super smooth. So, Sombra, you find yourself slipping on the ice as she's kind of like moving you around. Let's do a flat d20 check to see if you manage to keep your grip.
Me?
No.
20. 2,
So
sorry, 2.
Sombra, as she's climbing up, just fine by the way, and near about about whenever your hand is able to grab the ledge, Sombra, you find that her moving the rope and stuff, caused you to slip on the ice, and you actually let go of the rope, and you fall onto the ice with a clattering thud because of your armor. Nira, roll a strength save as you did have your hand on the edge.
Nat 20.
All right. So you were able to one hand pull yourself
Like,
up
oh,
for no
definitely.
reason.
Alright, so I'm now on top of the bridge,
Yep, you are
and I'm
now
gonna
on top
look
of the
down.
bridge.
Alright, now I pull up someone else.
You're gonna pull us up?
I'm gonna pull someone up. Via, come
Yeah.
here.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Can't Mia just float up there?
No, the pillow only goes up 3
No.
feet.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Anira is going to pull up Via using the rope.
Yay.
All right, Via, just roll athletics to hold on to that rope, and
Oh
Anira,
god.
athletics for you as well because you are actively pulling on it.
Oh no. Oh
Okay.
no.
Athletics. I got a 10.
10.
I
Okay,
got
Anira.
a nat one.
All right, so Anira, you you're so used to yanking and being aggressive with stuff that you pull that rope super hard, causing Via
Oh
to
no.
come up about 10 feet into the air. But then, because of her bad athletics roll, she does end up falling 10 feet down to the ice, clattering on the ground and taking 6 damage as she hits the ground.
Jeez.
Well, since like we're all here, we maybe make it like a chance to like catch her in the air.
I'll give you a chance to catch her.
I'll take the damage too. I fail. What do I roll?
Well, roll
Athletics maybe
acrobatics to check to.
versus.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be. It might be rude, but acrobatics for the fact that you're on ice, and then athletics to actually catch and hold the weight.
Oh, okay. Let's
Oh,
see. Yeah, acrobatics is gonna be the rough one. I think. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 9. Not good.
So
No
you
bueno.
you don't roll the athletics because you see that happen. You see Via start to fall, and you immediately react by like turning to catch her. And as you turn, you forget you're on ice, and your feet just slide under you, and you fall face first. And
Right.
Via's gonna fall on top of you, and so you will also take
Do I maybe
6.
cushion the impact for her?
Yeah, so Via, you'll take 3 damage. You'll take half as Rock takes 6 damage from
Sombra.
the impact. Sombra. I keep doing that.
Ow.
Sombra.
16
Oh my god. Are
HP.
you okay?
She like gives like a shaky thumbs up from underneath you.
Oh yeah, wait. She'll like crawl off. Like, oh sorry.
She like peels her face off of the ice. There's got to be a better way.
I don't know. Nira's already up there. We're going to have to find a way to get up and
I
join her.
As you say
I
that
mean
and
I
look up,
am
Anira's
pretty
got the entirety of the 50-foot rope because of how hard she pulled.
Anira's gonna. I'm gonna be like, one more time. I can do this. And she's gonna
yeah,
drop. She's gonna drop the rope. Rock, let's go.
Are you going to
Okay.
pull me up? Okay. I'll try.
Oh,
I'll try to climb.
Alright, Rock.
Somebody's holding the other end. They're
I
trying to
got both.
counterbalance my weight a little bit.
Alright.
Try.
Let's get an athletics roll
Mia,
from both of
Mia
you.
backs up a little bit.
Athletics.
athletics, let's
I will
go.
try. Nope.
You know what?
19.
She's on the ice, so I assume. Oh, this is like a cliff, right? This is,
I wouldn't call it a cliff. It's more like a bridge that's 20 feet up.
well,
Yeah.
I think just for flavor, since she's already on the ground, she'll just kind of like put her hooves on the side of the wall that's like right here. And then just kind of go like wee, just slowly slide over.
Oh my goodness.
It's just for fun.
Okay.
Nix is
So,
gonna see that, by the way.
Anira, how was your athletics?
19.
Alright, so Anira, you were holding his weight, but Rock,
Oh wait, chat.
for some reason, his hands just slipped on the rope, and he slid right back down after only going up about 5 feet.
Anira groans. Alright, here's what we do. Nix. Nix comes with me and we check out this cave here. And then you find way up to me.
Nix just starts running in place on the ice as he's excited now.
Well,
He heard his
First,
name.
Nyx ran towards Via because she saw Via sliding and thought it looked fun. And then she crashed into Via. She crashed into Via, but then she heard her name. So she perked up, turned around, and started running in place because she's not great on ice. She got a 2.
She makes no progress with it, but she's still running full speed.
Anira's gonna pull out one of the finger bones and wave it in the air. Nixie!
I mean,
Oh, no.
she's already super excited.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot harder to take up Nyx.
Okay, but Nyx also just rolled a 5, but she's also more excited because she sees the bone, so she's running faster in place. And Lily's just looking back at her, like cracking up laughing, and then turns around and says, "How about I try?"
Okay. Let's try.
Please roll something good. I just got a nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
It's gonna
I
be a
got a
nat one.
12. But she got a
Okay.
nat 20.
And who's the nat 20? Lily?
Lily.
Me.
Alright.
Yes.
I'll say that Nyx managed to actually make his way over to you. And you can, I would say that with your nat 20, you thought to reach back and grab him by his little arm.
Awesome.
And you held on just fine with one hand on the rope and one hand on Nyx. And Anira with a 12, and you being a bit strength based, you can pull him up just fine. So yeah,
Awesome.
they get up there.
Alright. This works. You group, find another way up. We explore cave.
Oh shit, okay.
Stay safe.
Sure, yeah. Why didn't I
And
think
then
of
with
that?
that,
How
Anira's-
about?
Wait, are you
How
keeping
about
the rope
since
in there?
I made it
or-
up here?
I know the only
How-
other way up is over here.
How about
Click.
I help Anira? Can we do that?
Yeah.
How would you go about
That's-
rolling that?
Well, I do help by you roll a, let's see, are you athletics? Probably not.
I've got a
you
lot
are.
of athletics and acrobatics.
Alright, so since you are proficient with athletics, you'll roll a d8 and add it on top of Anira's athletics roll.
Alright,
Okay,
then I'll
you
try
wanna
to
do that?
pull up.
Everyone's-
Yeah,
while
I'll try to
everyone's
roll,
pulling each other
pull
up.
Rock up one more time.
Alright.
Okay.
If that's the case,
Okay.
I would also like to do a help for Ralph, like help him keep
Oh,
him steady.
I don't think we need it. I got an 18 plus 8, so.
Alright.
Well, he
And
still
then
has to
I
keep his
also
footing.
got
But
a
up.
how would you help Rock just hold his grip? Cause that's
Well,
the-
not his grip, but it's mostly
She
his
can
footing,
hold
like
the
just so
rope.
he's not slipping around. So I'm just gonna like kind of hold him steady, so he's not having to worry
Oh
about
god.
Okay.
slide like tripping underneath his own weight. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I'm rolling so badly, but here we
Well,
are.
I got a 26.
Alright, Rock, as your hand immediately slips, Lara's gonna grab the rope to try and take it instead of you. And they manage to hold on, so Lara makes their way up. I don't know why Roll20 hates you, Rock, but you can try again.
It just does. It hates
Yeah,
me.
no, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's struggle for
I'll
me
try
too.
again.
Via
And
at
I
this
mean, I gotta
point
get up
is
there.
just
I'll keep you steady.
It's just
Some
kind of
point.
sliding from wall to wall. Like she's just turning around, pushing her hoofs out the wall,
Jesus.
and it's just continuing to just have her little enrichment
Alright.
time.
With the 11 you rolled and the 5 from Sombra for helping you balance, you managed to hold onto the rope just fine. Anira, did you?
Anira, I rolled a 4 to help you.
Okay, that'll be an 18.
Alright, then yeah, you guys successfully pull up Rock. It takes a bit more effort
Ugh.
as you
Lily's
pull
gonna
up one of
shout
the
over to
heavier
Via.
characters, but
No, all
Via.
that's left is Sombra and Via, because Sombra's not up yet.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm still
The-
down here.
Can you tie the rope onto your pillow?
I mean, yeah, I could just. Can I?
meanwhile, Anira and Sombra, go ahead and roll your athletics.
Oh, God, pray for me.
Add another 4 Anira.
22 and a nat 20.
With the help, it's a 18.
Alright, then yeah, Sombra gets pulled up just fine. Again, takes a little bit of effort as you're pulling up the heavier characters, but yeah, you guys
Yeah,
managed
once she
to
gets
get
up, she kind of like gives a little kiss to the solid ground that she's finally on.
And Nira yells out, Via, let's go!
Okay, fine. And then she's gonna push over to go over, slide over to the rope.
You slide past the rope on accident.
No, she's like trying to like claw at it as she like misses it. It's like, oh, hold on, and then she does, and then she pushes her hooves off again, does it again, misses, goes back. She's like, oh wait, hold on, wait, I'll get it right. Hold on, misses it again. Hold on, wait, this is third time's charm. Third time's charm. Look. Okay, she gets it.
Are you gonna tie it onto your pillow so
So-
that you don't have to roll?
Just tie it onto your waist.
Oh yeah, my waist. Hold on, let me go ahead and.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
tie it
And
on my
then
waist.
hold your pillow.
yeah.
I can just put my pillow on my back. It's magical.
Oh,
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
wait.
Anira, add 4.
Athletics, please, Via and Anira.
Okay. I got a 10 again.
That's a dirty 20 with the +4. Oh, I just realized I haven't been adding my... Well, I didn't this time. Hold on. That's actually 23.
23. Alright, and Via with a 10. Via, you are not a heavy character, though, right? You're...
I'm
Yeah,
like 90 pounds.
Yeah, you're pretty light. Yeah, I'd say a 10 for you is enough for you to hold on and make your way up. When you get up to the top, you'll notice that Chet's been up here for a while.
As soon as she gets up, she's gonna call her pillow to float her the rest of the way up, now that the rules allow her to get up.
Alright.
Nick's grease Via right away because that's her ice skating friend.
Hi, dear puppy. And she's gonna like, you know that one thing where you kind of like grab the cheeks of the dog and then she kind of like up and down. Yeah, she's gonna do that.
Oh, Nyx is gonna love that. She's gonna get a little excited. Let me just back Lily up a little bit so she doesn't get knocked over.
What does that mean? I'm in danger.
So, well, Nyx is wagging her tail quite vigorously, and
Fair enough.
Lily doesn't want to fall.
Fair enough.
Alright. Well, yeah, you guys are on an ice bridge and the path leads both ways, so where are we going?
While we're kind of like watching Via play like ice skating downstairs,
Alright.
Summer would kind of just like walk to this way to peer into the room while everyone was trying to pull her up.
I'll go ahead and give you the room.
Lily's gonna note that behind her looks like the same direction that had those entrances that we passed that were up high and that we couldn't reach.
Yeah.
Because we entered the cave system on the level that we were on.
Yeah, down
But
here.
we noticed
Here.
caves up north a little bit. And this Lily's gonna note with her directional skills that this may lead out.
Yeah, Summer's gonna call as soon as like I'm guessing like they finally pry Via up. She goes, "Hey, it looks like someone's been staying here." And then she'll kind of start moving a little closer. I'm guessing with Lara, like they'll both go together.
I'm sure Lara will walk with. I'll put Lara right here. Alright, so as you go in, Summer, you can notice that this looks like an abandoned campsite. There's the ashes of a fire that was long since snuffed out. They bedroll with nice fur linings, but otherwise all empty.
Are these actual like papers here like scattered on the floor?
Yes, there are papers. They seem like they are slightly charred, as almost if they were thrown into a campfire, but not fully burnt.
Yeah, she'll kind of start gathering them up and sifting through the most the readable ones. Not reading them per se, but she's trying to gather the ones that could be read. And then once she does, she'll wait for Via.
You wouldn't know. It's written in a language that you do not speak.
Oh, okay. I don't need to read it, but so long as it looks like, oh, well, this page is completely burned, like there's nothing to possibly see on there. And this one's like, oh, there's like
okay.
script on it. You know what I mean?
All three
Like,
have a little bit of script that is legible. It's just in a language you don't know.
Okay. Then with that, I'm guessing as soon as Via arrives, she'll hand them to her, being that she's like the more scholarly of the group.
Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah.
I found these. Perhaps you can make out. I don't know what it says.
Yeah, she'll kind of just look at them real quick and
Alright.
squint.
They are pages likely from a journal that are written in Dwarvish.
I speak that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright.
what does it say?
Alright, so one of the pages just reads, these caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the wall suggest that the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they just use the hot springs as a sacrificial pool? The next one reads, the wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. And then the last page, with the most legibility on it, as only the top half was burned. Um, I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth in me. Ye gods, that horrible cackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return.
Well, what did it say?
Okay. So there's a lot to take in here. First off, I think I was pretty much right about that witch being evil. Uh, Secondly, apparently the giants drowned themselves. And then there's, um, the wind sounds like a wailing woman or something.
Also mentioned a hot spring, right?
What?
Did they mention a hot spring in that, or did I make that up?
Oh
Oh
no,
yeah.
Yeah,
they did, yeah.
I put the actual statements into the chat so everyone can just read them.
Yes, it says specifically, did they use the hot spring as a sacrificial pool? I don't, I don't know what that means though.
Well, there's a hot spring nearby. I
There's
don't
a
know if that'll
what?
serve us
A
any.
spring nearby?
Wait,
I suppose so. Why would they mention in their notes?
As you guys are
Lily's
sitting
gonna walk
here,
over and look over Via's shoulder because um she's curious and she notes that it's Dwarvish and she can speak that. So
as you
she reads
guys
that
are,
and
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, you're fine. So she's looking over and she said, "Wait, that that area with the skeletons was that a hot spring? Did it get frozen over?"
Ah, that would make sense.
As you guys are pondering the pages, you can hear the sound of the moaning wind that you just read about coming from the western part of the cave.
Sounds like that might actually be the exit.
I suppose there's no harm in going to investigate now.
You
But
think we
perhaps this
should,
could serve as like a defensible area. Perhaps maybe we should keep that in mind.
I think the witch over there is. We should definitely keep a close eye on her.
We
Make
should
sure.
kill her if she's such a threat.
I
Why leave her alive?
I don't think we can handle that right now.
We definitely need to sleep before that happens.
That I can agree on. But at the same time, I also think that although these notes say that she is a witch, ground
I wouldn't
it
say those
doesn't really.
notes say
They
that.
don't incriminate her.
No, sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a granny singing, shrill laugh. Pretty much she gives off bad vibes. But I don't think
Which
that's enough reason to want to, execute her. We have no evidence that she does anything wrong. Although, agreed, she does give off absolutely horrid vibes. I think it's
We can see you smiling so wide right now.
wait, what?
I'm just waiting.
Dean is
Just
smiling so wide
that's,
right now.
I'm not just listening.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I think a meta game thing. I kind of like yeah, I get every vibe is taken off that she's like a evil or something, but in game, I don't think we have any evidence that might show
Okay,
that.
well, Via
we basically got the same vibe about her that this person who wrote this letter did.
Via
If that
has
helps.
read many a book in her time,
Bless you.
and she knows a thing called foreshadowing. So in this scenario,
Not me, read good.
there's
No, hang on.
this is the part in the book where people say, "Oh, this scary abandoned cabin in the woods surely can't be dangerous in any sort of capacity." And then there's a weird looking slasher with a mask for a face, and then it's chainsaws and whatever.
Is this above
Listen,
table or is this Via talking?
This is a little bit of both. She would read. She probably would read horror.
I understand this is, it is uncomfortable, but at the same time, we can't just go off trying to attack and kill somebody for essentially we're not even.
I wasn't saying killing him. Rolk was saying killing him. I'm just saying we should keep an eye on her.
Okay, I agree I wholeheartedly agree. I just don't think we should go trying to attack unless she makes some kind of menacing step towards us, or we should probably get a chance to
What?
I don't know if we can investigate
Sound like
that
a police
cauldron.
officer right now.
The hands up where I can see them. Well, I'm essentially trying to be a knight, so yeah, I'm guessing that's a knight.
Yeah, close enough.
Question. From this vantage point, can I notice that I'm looking to the south where we first entered?
Yeah, I would say that.
Am
you
I
can
able to notice that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should also let y'all know whenever you're on the bridge, I need acrobatic saves as you cross it, as the
Gotcha.
bridge is a little icy.
Except for me.
Does anybody have like prestidigitation or something? Maybe we can like smooth it over or make it a little more sturdy to stand on. I don't.
Need acrobatics.
Yep, it is acrobatics.
Stand.
So
Well,
I rolled
as you're
into.
crossing, not really. Just standing.
Oh. So if I'm just standing like at the
question.
edge.
Am I
I'm
small
like-
enough that I don't need to do that?
Is that an era?
Yeah.
You are ice. You're fine.
Okay.
Am
Yeah.
I floaty enough to not have to
Yeah,
do
you
that?
don't touch the ground because of your pillow, and Anira is literally made of ice, so neither of y'all
Actually, wait, I'd
have
be on
that
this
concern.
side. Here,
I'm
how
not
about
crossing
we
quite
help
yet.
some people across?
Yeah. So if you're not crossing yet, then no need
Well, there we go.
to roll.
I was gonna cross it, but I guess I'm gonna fall off of it.
I'm gonna
It's okay,
grab
just
you
leave me
before
down
you do
here.
that.
Via
I would
planning
rather
to grab you
die
right
on the ice than roll another acrobatics.
Via, you can. Are you proficient with acrobatics?
Nope.
No. So roll a d4 to add to his 5.
Oh boy. Okay. D4. That's not gonna help at all. That's a 2.
Alright, so with a 7 total, you can make a dex save, Raw, because you're right next to the wall, so perhaps you can catch yourself. Giving you every chance I got.
I'm just going to live in this fucking cave.
Can I also help with that?
Well,
No,
I'll never roll
can't
good
help.
enough to get out.
Can't help with saving throws. Alright, with an 11, you do feel yourself slip and begin to fall off the bridge, and Via reaches out to grab and pull at you, but it doesn't do too much to actually stop your weight, but you manage to grab the wall next to you and push yourself back up.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna make it across there. I'll wait here or something, I guess.
Can I just like hold your hand or something? Like, I don't know.
Lily's gonna turn around and look at Nyx and tell her, stay.
It's just gonna have to
I
keep
mean,
making like
falling
return
off
trips and like
bridge.
hand walk everybody back.
But Nyx's ears tuck back and it's all sad faced.
Do that to me. I don't want her falling.
If Anira carries me across, you guys can use my pillow.
Aw.
What?
Ooh, yes.
Do y'all even know about Via's pillow, or is that just something y'all just
Not
accept?
really.
Yeah, we never asked about it.
Not.
We
Not.
did not ask.
It's
We
as
just accepted it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was just
just
her
it's
thing.
just a part of life.
Well then, Via,
Like to-
you can go ahead and explain it.
She wouldn't.
What are you talking about? You just offered for the pillow to be used, and they said what?
It's like, just trust me, bro, is essentially what she's trying to say.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's just saying
other
you
people
guys
can
use
use
my
that.
pillow. Oh,
Other
well,
people can float
I
on it.
mean, yeah. I'm not really
Oh,
attuned to it or anything.
oh,
You just have to kind of sit on it, you know?
yeah. Float that thing over here. I'll try.
The chance
Uh,
to get out of here after all.
yeah, sure. Okay.
So I rolled
She will
my
rip off
dice
her pillow.
to cross the bridge,
Okay.
and I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Plus, you said acrobatics?
Yeah. But
I
17
got 5.
plus insurance is plenty. So yeah, you can make it across.
Okay.
Laura's just gonna hang out here with Nyx.
Praying for your health.
Anir, are you picking up Via and just walking her across?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna just straight up fling her over my shoulders.
Okay.
I thought you just said you were gonna fling me, like you were just gonna throw me.
I mean, I can do that if you want me to. No.
No.
Yeah, I'll try.
Just roll athletics
throw her.
to pick up Via and put her over his shoulder. Rock, the pillow itself.
Nat 1, baby.
Did
Oh,
you
boy.
really?
Oh,
Oh,
I did.
no.
All right.
doubt she
So
would say it if she didn't.
from this angle, that would be this direction. So
No.
so Anira, you grab Via and you go to throw her on your shoulder. Once again, underestimating your own muscles, and you just straight toss her like a salt shaker over your shoulder. And Via, I'll let you have a dex save to grab the ledge.
You can hear a goat bleeding as she's screaming. She screams. Pure panic. Oh no, that's in that one.
So Via,
Don't.
not only do
Really?
you fall off of the ledge, but you bonk into that wall and then bounce off, meaning you take an extra bit of damage. So we're just gonna put a D4 on top of your fall damage of 20 feet.
I slide to the wall again.
That is a total of 8 damage as you fall, and as you impact with the ice, there is a loud crack directly underneath you.
Oh,
What?
Does the pillow float on its own? Like, say if you were to
Yep, the pillow
fly it
just.
across the bridge
The
and then you
pillow.
like send it back.
Oh, what a question.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
still.
it could
I'll
very
use the
well.
pillow before we send it down. If I was on the pillow, then I'll scoot across the bridge.
An opportunist, I see.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make it any other possible way. Okay,
Roll
somebody,
20 does not
somebody
like
come
you
get-
today.
I
Just
respect
a
come
little
get the pillow.
skater, like lying on the icy floor, and you're just like, ooh, pillow.
Scoot across. Yeah, well, I mean, you'd look
No,
down
I
and be like,
respect
"I'm
it.
sorry, I need to get across."
I respect it.
Does
Good
the
luck.
pillow move alone? I don't think the pillow moves on its own, so I think if you want to put the pillow back across like this 30 feet bridge, you'll have to like toss that pillow over. But Rock, the pillow
I think
itself.
Anira could just walk across, grab the pillow, and walk back, though.
I guess yeah, Anira could.
Right.
I mean, she already
She's the only
threw
one who
Via.
doesn't have to make a. She's the only one who doesn't have to make a save. So
Yeah, she is
Anira?
or a
ice.
check.
So,
So if I
Don't
toss
throw
the
the
pillow, it's
pillow.
gonna go flying.
but
Oh,
to describe it,
Anira picks up the pillow. Oh, but I can do this.
But to describe it, the
Oh,
pillow
no.
itself, whenever you get it and you put it down to use it, instead of it going all the way to the ground, it stops like just like a foot off of the ground, and then you could just sit on it. It's like a Nimbus cloud from Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I
it
think-
stays 1 foot off the ground at all time, and it just goes in the direction as if you just think about walking in that direction, the pillow moves in that
I
direction.
think Rolk would have like laid down on his tummy on the pillow and had like his hands still kind of touching the ground, be like, oh shit, oh god, okay, I'm going to make this. He's kind of like crawling his way with his hands across the bridge
All
on
right.
the pillow.
If that's the case, let me get a con save as you put your bare hands on ice.
I'm wearing gloves, gauntlets,
Are you wearing
all kinds.
gloves?
No, I'm pretty sure I was wearing like all my
Winter's
cold weather
clothes.
gear still. I should
Uh,
have gloves.
I don't see
Some kind of
gauntlets,
mitten.
but you know
That's
what?
fair.
I'd say arguably you have the gloves, so I'll let the gloves go. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, that's how the pillow works. Is it stays 1 foot off the ground, all times it's in use, and yeah, it just moves as if you were walking, and it will always match your speed that you have
Yeah, and
available.
I'll just leave the pillow for Anira and go join Lily over here to await.
Or instead of saying Anira to go get the pillow and come back, could like Chat sit on the pillow and then float it over here?
That can fly. Wait, oh, that's a good
For
idea.
me, yeah.
What is Chat's reaction to Via falling off a bridge?
Oh,
Probably
Via
went down
is
after her.
Chat's
literally
just cleaning himself. He's not worried about that. He's
Via is just kind of is still actively lying on the floor, like face down, like she looks like she's just dead.
Chet's
I
just
think
cleaning himself,
Lily
unbothered.
missed all of it.
Sombra's going to like try and talk to Chat, like plead with it in Draconic. She's going to say, "Hello, Chat. We don't talk much, but I was wondering if perhaps you could do me a favor and bring that pillow over to me so I can cross this deadly bridge
He
and
looks at
avoid
you.
the fate of your."
He looks at you while you're talking, and he's gonna consider it.
Yeah, you ever see those like things where it's like a soldier comes home from service and like they're like standing there waiting for their like cat to come and greet them, and the cat like walks up halfway and then like turns another direction. That's kind of what Somber's doing. Like she's hoping she likes her arms out like she's like trying to be as
I'm going.
welcoming as possible. Like you're
Come
welcoming,
on,
trying to get a
chat.
cat to come to you. Like
Chet gets on the pillow and just glides across with it, and it just flies and sits here looking over at Via.
thank you, Chat. And then she's just going to Somber's gonna like sit on it, and it's gonna be really uncomfortable. She's pretty much gonna like go fetal position on it, like hold her knees close to her chest, like the floor is lava type style, and she's just going to probably drift a lot slower than you're expecting because she's a little nervous about it. So or imagine like it's going a little too fast, so then it slows down. It's like no, go a bit faster, but then it goes like it's like someone driving for the first time. Like they don't know, they can't put the proper pressure on the pedal. So she's like getting making she's freaking herself out a little bit until she gets over here, and then she just rolls off of the pillow and falls onto the floor. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I hate this place. I want to go home.
Anera, Via, your conundrum.
Anera.
An Anira and Via, your
Oh, I'll
conundrum is
toss the
still
pillow.
existing.
I'll toss the pillow over the edge to Via's general direction, and hoping it'll like kind of float its way down to her.
So that's how you treat other people's stuff, huh? Just toss
Well, it can float, so it's not gonna. I'm thinking it's not gonna hit the ground. All right.
You did say it always stops 1 foot off the ground.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah.
tossing someone's stuff over a ledge, so. But yeah, so conundrums existing. But before I guess you guys have a second, Lily, you can see. Do you want to keep moving forward, or are you waiting on everybody else?
So my guess is Lily heard Via bleeding as she fell off of the cliff,
Of course,
and
yes.
she stopped what she was doing and looked over her shoulder, but didn't see anything because Via was already over the cliff. So she's just gonna hang tight.
All right, then Via and Anira, how are you gonna handle your conundrum?
I don't know what to do here.
Like the same thing that you did before they get on the bridge, I'd imagine.
It's
Get
one of
up.
those. Yeah, okay. She's. I don't think she can do that, but okay. She will kind of actually she will like eventually kind of get up from her like dead looking state and just kind of be like on her knees, and then kind of like looking around, like trying to think off her concussion that she most likely got. Uh, and then she'll just kind of like look over, and then she'll see her pillow, and then the pillow will come to her, and she'll get on it, and then yeah.
Anira, you gonna throw the rope back down?
She thinks about it, and then she will.
All right, then I need athletic checks from you both.
No. No. Oh. And I would have gotten a nat 20. No, I got a 4. Actually, a 3.
Wait, what am I doing?
How'd you get a 3? How would you have gotten a 20 and not?
No, because I have disadvantage on strength.
For what reason?
Did we not discuss this?
Oh, that's right, the thing. Okay,
Yes.
never mind. Um, okay, well then. Anira, you said you tossed down the rope, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
reluctantly.
Well, as you begin to pull that rope up, you notice Via's unable to get like a proper grip. It doesn't even begin to lift off the ground. You'll have to try again, Via, to actually grip the rope.
Oh. Okay. 8. 7.
Okay. Anira?
Uh, 17.
Alright. Anira, you pull Via up, and she gets up about 15 feet before Via begins to slip. You can make a dex save to kind of reach down and grab Via real fast before she slips off the rope.
Uh, 12?
I'll say a 12 is enough for you to
Oh god.
drop to the drop on your chest and just forearm grab Via as Via's hand let goes of the rope, and you can pull her up. So Via makes it.
Lily noticed Anira throwing the rope back down and started walking towards you guys, and then saw that all happen. So she's gonna look at Mia and say, "Why were you down there?"
Let's not talk about it. And then she's just gonna start walking.
Does she notice any blood falling from your head?
She probably, yeah, she
Oh,
did get
yeah.
like a nasty hit on the
Yeah.
head. She probably is like actively bleeding from her head.
Oh yeah, you got that rock scratch where like you got like those multiple contusions, and then the obvious impact onto the ice. Chet's gonna fly
So
to the room, and he's gonna stay in here.
Lily's just gonna watch Mia walk by and like look concerned, but also that's her business.
Via's
So she's
floating.
not gonna push.
She's not.
Oh,
She's just-
float by. Sorry, float by.
At that point, she's gonna kind of like look around, and then she'll be like, wait a second, hold on. And then she'll float back again, and then she'll kind of like look over the chat and just be like,
Chet's
hey,
up in the sleeping bag, just on the fur.
I don't know if I can legally disturb him. You know how it's just the law to never disturb a sleeping cat? Ugh.
You should definitely try that whole cheek pinching thing with him.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go great.
While Via's doing that, Lily, Rock, Sombra, and Nira, anything y'all doing?
Just
Uh,
waiting.
Lily's
Anira's
very
gonna-
confused about why Via flew off in the opposite direction suddenly.
Anira's gonna do a brief apologies and put the rope back in her bag, and then just be like, how about you hold my hand and we cross?
Well,
Who?
Oh, but you need pillow. Alara, you hold my hand and we cross.
Lara's just gonna say no thanks and stay here.
She
Oh,
doesn't want to come.
what's this about?
come
Understandable.
on, Nixie. Nira whistles for Nix and then crosses.
Nyx is gonna growl in her
Hey.
dragon tongue. Lily told me to stay.
Mm, fine.
Yeah, at this point, we'll look over at chat and then, for some reason, just kind of go like, "Are you sure? Like, I mean, we might need you." Okay, fine. And then she'll go ahead and float on over.
Yeah. All right. With everyone gathered together, you guys can do whatever. You want to move forward? Or do you guys want to go ahead and take a 5 real quick, and then we can
Yeah,
come
we'll
back?
take a 5.
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right, take your 5.
Sounds good to me.
Come back.
I need to get my child settled down because he forgot what the meaning of inside voice is.
Uh-oh, we got a rare visitor, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's Mr.
Oh.
Scared of Everything.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Scared.
Scared of
Mr.
Everything!
Scared of everything.
If I don't put him down right now, he'll never hang out again. So. Got a new mug, and like I like the gimmick of it for Halloween and everything, but I don't know, it's hard to drink out of, to be honest. Big old square. Looks like a coffin.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
It says time for a coffin break.
Coffin break.
But like it's got this big square opening, no round side, so it's a little hard to drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the round
Gotta,
sides.
like pick one of the corners and try to like pour it in your mouth.
That's what I've been doing. Is the corner does wonders, but I might go back to my other cups. Whenever y'all are ready, let me know.
I am ready.
I'm good too.
Like, hurry.
All right. Benny and Lily, let me know.
Oh, I'm good.
All right.
Just by the sheer damage we inflicted on ourselves just trying to get up and around this bridge, I don't think we're any fit to do any other combat encounters.
Please no.
We'll be fine.
I'm back. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure that my child understood that he needs to stop stabbing me with his plastic knife.
Oh Lord.
Why?
Or you could let them have fun.
Why?
I mean, jeez.
That's not a
Let
good
him have
behavior,
fun.
and definitely not something
Yeah.
I want to encourage.
That's a future rogue right there.
It's just trying to.
Okay.
It's just trying to activate a sneak attack.
Yeah, trying to learn how to use sneak attack.
All right. Well, if we're all back, it looks like Lily's in the front. Lily, lead the way.
So just
Lily
leaving
is
Alara
very
back there.
uncomfortable. Lily's very uncomfortable with the scenario. She's used to being at a distance, so she's just gonna go very slow, and she's gonna wait for everybody to go in front of her.
It looks like Rock and Sombra didn't wait, so they're taking
Yeah, we're not
charge.
waiting. That's right.
Yeah, I interpreted that as just Lily not liking to be a front and center, so she waited, and I went, oh, well, she's Sombra's staying around with the rock, making sure he's not going alone.
Rock,
It
as
looks like we
you
found a good way out.
come to this little intersection, it does have like a upwards incline on both pathways from this little corner here, but you can see that it leads to the outside. It's hard to see any details of outside because of how blinding the
Yeah.
light works, but you can tell that the outside is right here.
Yeah, spatial awareness. I'd have a rough idea of where that should be.
Right.
Right. I mean, okay, this leads back out. At least we have a way out if we need this time.
But what about this way? So she'll just say to herself as she kind of starts. You said it's like a sharp incline going upwards, or it's just like a gradual.
It's gradual, but it goes up another 10 feet in both directions
Okay. Yeah,
altogether.
so
Lily
slowly.
will point out that there were 3 caves that we passed before we finally made it in.
Okay.
Well, Sombra, you're making your way over, so I'll give you
Mhm.
that. Alright, so Sombra, in there, you find a rather empty cave, short, but empty other than the 3 ice-covered pillars that seem to be composed of mineral deposits.
Okay. In this moment, I think I'm going to use my third divine sense. Just see if I can
You're
sense any bad vibe.
Shudders thinking about that bridge.
So don't worry. We
Lily
have
overhears him and points out, this isn't a terrible place to camp out. It looks pretty secure unless this leads to somewhere else. What can you see, Sombra?
a pitch black void.
sorry.
I
Sorry,
do want to
my
say
OBS
to Rawl.
was
Oh, okay.
messing up, so I was just fixing it. But yeah, you
Oh, good.
see another pathway.
A pathway has revealed itself to me. But I want to say when Rock was bringing it across the bridge again, I'll say to him, and it's clearly that she's trying to act pretend that no one saw how unnerved she was about riding the pillow to begin with. She's like, "Don't worry, we have our perfect plan to get across, one way or another."
Oh, yes. You know, this isn't a bad place, Lily. I think you're right. This might be a better place to camp here.
We are gonna have to go back and get Lara and Nyx.
Yes, we yell for them.
The
Send them here.
the wailing wind
Just-
is coming through pretty harsh in this area.
Okay.
Sombra?
Huh?
I'm gonna have Mia give Nyx my pillow or her pillow. I don't trust Nyx to cross that bridge without falling.
Oh, is Nyx coming? I'm thinking that we should go camp in that previous room. I think just because it's closed off, it's only one entrance. It'd be able to possibly
That's
easier to
fair.
defend it. That's
Why
my
didn't
thinking.
we do that before we all crossed?
Because we wanted to
Because
investigate
we
a
were
little
trying
further.
to find the people.
Yeah, we're just taking a couple peeks. Don't worry. And as we're going, I'm kind of keep trying to look on the floor for any footprints, such like that. Perhaps somehow the
Yep. There's no
sailors had like
footprints or anything in this area.
okey smoky. Then I am just going to slowly trudge my way forward.
All right. You get two pathways here.
And she'll kind of like announce down the hall. I'm assuming everyone's still in that chamber back there, so you can kind of hear Silver's echoing those voice. Two paths have opened up to me, and then she's going to go. Let's say this way,
Right,
left instead.
right behind you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that just leads to another sighting of outside.
I found the exit. And then makes her way back
Okay, I'll
this
go.
way.
Errol could be going cautiously the other way. See
All
what's
right.
over here.
She'll just catch up to him.
All right, Rock.
Well, that's an even better one.
As you
Oh,
go,
yeah.
Rock, as you go into that cave, you can tell that this place has been abandoned for a while, but not uninhabited at all times. And you can see some stick figure drawings that almost look ancient, carved into the northern wall.
Those papers mentioned cave drawings from the giants. Could this be them? Or any like giveaways that it might be from giants? Like, do they have like any of their? I can't read giant, but perhaps I could like recognize like their runes or something like that, or something like.
Is it
Um,
really, really big?
You can make a history check if you would like to look over the drawings.
5.
5. They are just strange drawings. Crazy what they can do with some knives and effort.
What language do the giants speak?
It's not a language, it's stick figure drawings all over the walls.
Oh.
I'm just trying to see if there's any like I don't know, symbols or something they may have drawn that would have given it away.
There's no symbols. It's all just stick figures.
So I just rolled a history check, and
Uh-huh.
I got an 18 plus my 1.
Alright. With an 18, you can actually put together a story through these stick pictures in which it confirms something you read a bit ago. As you go through the carvings, it shows frost giants wading through a river that takes them to a cavern which has a hot spring, and then the next set of drawings shows them drowning themselves in this hot spring.
So Lily's going to turn around and let them know these drawings just confirm what we read in those notes, that they came here and that they drowned themselves in the hot springs.
Clearly a place of evil. It must be why that witch has taken up residence here. I feel like that is what happened to our fishermen. Do we want to try to rest here? We could try to build a fire. I don't have much for wood or burnables.
That's one thing I
Maybe
wanted to
those-
ask. Does this like
Oh.
space here have like I don't know, like a smoke exit thing? I'm assuming maybe that room where we were first investigated
This
probably did
is-
because it had a campfire in it.
This is a more closed-in section. It's a small alcove.
we might have to try to get back
Question.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
Would Lily know anything about necromancers?
I don't think so. You don't really have the background.
I don't think so
though.
either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. Outlander, Ranger. I don't see why you would know
Yeah.
about necromancers.
And the only studying she's really done is when she was looking into dragons.
Not just studying, but you don't really have a backstory that involves wizards and wizard schools.
Yeah.
Or even really a big city where wizards would be. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with no.
Just wondering.
Yep. No
Thank you.
worries.
I think I'd say we should. I think I'll have to cast my vote to say we cross the bridge back into that chamber, and we'll make a rest there for the evening or for the remainder of the day, what have you. Gather our strength,
I think it's
and we
the
shall
only,
confront this witch.
As you
the
guys are
only
in there,
possible solution.
you can hear the wailing wind now coming from south part of the cave from where you're at. The rock teleports.
I didn't
mean to drag myself that far. I was just leaving.
I didn't hear what you last said, Rolf.
teleported. Pew. About.
He teleported.
He said it was a good idea, if that's what you were referring
Yeah,
to.
yeah. I said.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I said it seems like our only option.
Okay.
And then I
Let's-
went. Pew.
Forget the
Did not
pillow. I
like
want to
it.
do that.
The blessings of Tempest are upon me.
Oh, this is the moment you were waiting for.
Can Tempest help you across the bridge?
Anira can walk across fine. Via, you can float across just fine with your pillow.
Anira's gonna
then-
grumble and then come back and take Rock's hand and guide him across.
Oh, thank you, Anira. I would probably fall without the help.
Acrobatics or athletics? I can't remember.
It's
Anira
acrobatics, if you want to
Anira,
go
now
for it.
annoyed, is gonna go back and get Lily next.
Yeah, good idea, because I rolled a 4 plus my 5 acrobatics.
Lily,
Right,
you
so
start.
come.
Lily starts to cross the bridge and is clearly about to slip and fall off when Anira just shows up.
I think
Via,
Summer was
Thank
gonna
you,
just.
Anira.
what are you waiting on, Via?
Yeah, I was waiting for everyone to get across. I'm gonna
Oh,
grab
okay.
Sombra and help her.
Yeah, I think Summer was just gonna like silently offer to if you could hold my hand or ask if you could hold my hand or take me
Yeah.
across.
Lily's gonna give Nyx lots of pets and tell her she's a good girl because she stayed.
All
And
right.
didn't listen
Didn't
to Nira.
I'll let the
fall
guy lead
didn't
you for
fall
the
off
good.
the bridge.
As you guys come in, Chat's fully asleep on the sleeping bag that was left here.
On the only bedroll.
Yes.
We have our own,
True.
I think.
But yeah, you
Is there
guys.
enough wood in here to make a decent little fire?
There are. It's mostly charred woods, but there are a couple pieces that maybe you can utilize.
Since I'm an outlander, can I start the fire without a roll, or do I need to roll?
I'm gonna say, given the situation, give it a roll, but I'll let you have advantage on it.
I do have a tinder box, so I think we can use that to start a fire.
I don't know.
Well,
Who's
I rolled an 18 twice.
Okay, well, then yeah, you can gather all the wood together on the little campfire that used to be there and set it back up and then successfully light it. I believe you also have a
Awesome.
tinderbox to make it even easier for you.
Sweet.
Perfect. Then I suppose I will keep first watch. We'll let Nira take her short long rest.
Lily's gonna prop herself up against the wall and call Nyx over.
Yeah, I think Ralph could probably just sit by the fire and sort of nod off, leaning against the wall.
I think Lara would as well. Via, what's your sleep situation?
Me, I guess I'm just gonna use my pillow to sleep up next to Chat.
Okay. Does anyone want to discuss anything before you fall asleep or go over anything?
Sombra did, but she wanted to. I'm guessing that everyone's at their kind of like final sleeping positions here before she heads out to walk towards the edge, or that she's gonna like do her watch over at the hallway, but she kind of wants to go towards Via. And
Lily, sorry.
no,
Okay.
you were gonna say something.
Well, Lily was just gonna call over to Via if she's awake and say, "So you think that that old woman is a witch?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is there a way for witches to control skeletons the way that that giant attacked us?"
Yeah. She's like extremely out of it, by the way. She was like just about to sleep before you like before you started like asking questions.
Oh,
Severely concussed.
Yeah. So she's
Okay.
just kind of like, yeah.
Oh, okay, you get some rest. We can
Okay,
talk
yeah.
later.
We'll talk later. Then with that, then Summer will, once everyone kind of gets in their sleeping positions and she thinks everyone's heading in, she'll move out to pretty much over here towards the edge
Okay.
and just try to leaning up against the stone, just kind of listening out. I know that this is going to be like the howling winds, but
Mhm.
I'm mostly listening out, mostly listening out for cackling and laughing.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah, for the next couple hours, she's just doing that, doing her due diligence. Around what time is it that we started this long rest?
Well, let's see. Do I have?
I think we started our
So
quest
you,
like bright and early.
yeah, you started right and early. It took y'all a few hours to find And then you did your search through the cave, which hasn't been exactly fast. So that was, I'll say it was took you about 3 hours total of cave adventuring. 1 hour for the cliff situation that y'all were in.
I was just
You,
about to
Plus
ask if
two
that would that
battles.
bundle
you,
it in, yeah,
you
plus the
took
battles.
the short rest over here, so another hour plus like a minute for the battle part. Um, so that's about 6 hours since y'all got here. Um, plus the travel
So,
time. So yeah, you guys can long rest.
okay, so yeah, it's not like an unreasonable time, like we're not going to kicking it early. So then
No,
yeah, so she's just
it's
gonna be doing her due diligence. I know that it's probably extra dark in here because of just the nature of being an Icewind Dale and we're in a cave, but
yeah,
luckily I can see very well in the dark, so Sombra is
yeah,
you know, looking around, but she's specifically listening out to see if that cackling.
right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's her. Yeah, next 2 hours.
There's a fire too.
just want to point out, make sure we're not overlapping on top of each other when it comes to like things we want to do. So if someone starts something, let them finish, and then you can chime into yours. I always make sure everyone gets to do something, so don't worry, you'll get your turn. I'm gonna say about I rolled it. It was about 2 hours in. You did hear some more cackle laughing coming from somewhere in the cave, but it kind of echoes a little bit, so it's hard to tell where. And also, the moaning, wailing wind also overlaps it by a lot,
Okay.
making it like a short laugh that you heard.
Yeah, I doubt it, but was that possible to maybe put a like attach that voice to the witch that we met earlier?
No, I mean, I don't think so. It would definitely sound way different than what you heard
Mhm.
conversationally.
Okay. So then, with that, if it goes uneventfully, then she will go back and look
Mhm.
at. Well, we didn't decide who's gonna take next watch.
Probably Anir, because Anir is trance, and then after 4 hours, Anir is good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm what's it called? Doing my watch for 2 hours, so I don't know if it's got to be like 2 hours and then 2 hours someone else, and then Anira can have the last 4 hours straight. You know what I mean?
That's what we normally do.
That would be actually best. So who's actually taking over after Sombra? Did anyone wanna?
Lily can't.
Okay.
Really? Okay, yeah. Then yeah, at some point she'll go and shake you awake gently and take your spot and have my little nappy wappy.
Alright. Yeah, you can take a Lily spot. Lily will have the other watch. Nyx will be right here with him. Um, anything you want to do specifically, Lily?
No, she's just going to relax against the rocks and
All
give
right.
Nyx all kinds of pets.
Other than the wailing wind every so often, it is uneventful. Anira, you would finish your trance at the 4 hour mark, and yeah, you can take over.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anything?
And Nira's gonna
Yeah.
start drawing shapes in the ground.
Okay. Any interactions between anyone as they're handing off, or no?
No.
No. All right. Well then, we'll just have you guys go there. Anira, you can go for watch, and uh, it is actually going to be an uneventful night throughout the whole bit.
Oh, good.
I would say by the time that you were waking up Lily, the fire would have already snuffed itself out. So you guys can wake up after your long rest and feeling fully refreshed, good for a new day. It's still pretty dark in here, except for a little bit of light that's coming through the occasional fissure that's on the top of the cavern area. Um, but yeah, you guys can do whatever you want as you begin to wake up for a fresh day.
Lily's gonna come over and check on Via because Via doesn't wake up on her own most days, and she's concussed.
Thanks for remembering. Yeah.
So she's just gonna tap her on the shoulder really quick and see what happens from there.
Just a tap on the shoulder.
Just a tap to start with.
Yeah,
Does
she
that
doesn't
wake
just
you up?
no.
Okay.
Not from a little tap.
So she's gonna take your shoulder and shake you a little bit harder, but Nothing
Okay.
that's going to like further concuss you.
At that point, she'll kind of like start like what's the word getting, I don't know, I forgot the word I was gonna use.
Start to
She
get
starts
hazy,
like,
hazy wake.
yeah, she starts like slowly like shifting awake. That was the word. She's like,
So
As
Nyx sees that I'm struggling to wake you up. She comes over and starts licking your face.
no, demon from the world.
chat's gonna just jump on your chest and then jump off,
Uh,
like cats do.
okay, I'm up, I'm up. Oh god.
How are you
She's gonna
feeling?
like sit up. She's just gonna kind of like look over and just be like, "What?
How are you feeling?
Oh, yeah, I'm better."
Good. And
Yeah,
she's just gonna walk away because she's
it's
awkward.
cool. I butt heads all the time, you know, being a satyr and all that. I don't know. Anyways, she's gonna get on her pillow.
As Nyx leaves, he'll be wagging his tail and it just smacks you. I think Laura would just start eating some of her own rations and wait by the entrance for y'all.
I mean,
Any,
yeah, unless we have like something to do. I think I'm just
yeah,
gonna
it's
eat
up
my
to you
rations
guys.
and wait for everyone.
Yeah, anything you guys want to do with this morning, or are we all set?
Just yawn and look around and say, okay, well, I guess today we have to take on a witch.
Seeing that Via is more awake, Lily's gonna look over at Via and say, "Are you awake enough to for me to ask you a question?"
Sure.
You said that witches can control skeletons in the same way that that ice giant was moving when we
Well,
fought
I
it.
mean, you know, of course, there's that other spell I told you about before with revivify and all that, but you know, she'd really have to be like a necromancer or something of those sorts for anything to be.
What's that?
You don't know what a necromancer is?
No, I grew up. I grew up in the woods.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, a necromancer is basically just, you know, God, how do I explain this? Makes dead people not dead anymore. You get that? They're the ones that make all the skeletons get all skeleton-y, you know?
Okay. Well, let's. I got. Okay. I have a follow-up question
Yeah.
because that's scary. Also, if this witch is a necromancer, she has like 3 or 4 other dead bodies to work with.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about that.
What do you
Hmm.
guys want to do?
Well, it's a little too late to change out our spells to combat that, but
Just as well, our options are pretty thin right now. We can either leave empty-handed or essentially go confront the only other person in this cave.
I mean, we're just gonna kill her, right? Like, were we even gonna ask her questions? Because she said that she didn't know who the sailors were.
She also said she didn't know about any of the meat she was getting. She just got meat.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I don't know, she might just be not letting
Her
she's
answer
not giving
about.
us as much
Sorry.
as we like. Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm trying to articulate what I'm trying to say. It's just that she may know more than she's letting on. That's what I was trying to say.
You're fine. I mistook your pause. I apologize. Um,
It's yeah. I'm not a.
Lily is also going to point
Sorry.
out
Sorry.
that it, her response to why that giant was encased in ice was really, really suspicious. Why would the giant put itself in ice?
Maybe she's an Icewind or something.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Sorry, don't worry about me.
I mean, if she has the theoretical capability of getting those giants out of the ice, maybe
Well, then she's a threat.
well, I think maybe we should leave it alone, honestly.
You think we should just leave and leave this witch who eats people in this cave?
Well, if she doesn't kill
She
them,
eats people. If she's the one who summoned the giant, then yes, she does. And if she's not the one who summoned the giant, then she still eats them.
I'm
Just
down
as
for a
well.
fight.
I
Just as
don't
well.
think
Yeah, you did say that this giant
there's any.
skeleton was strong.
I mean, I it's really unpredictable how much this lady can hit is all. I mean, like,
So
what if we just go down in one hit?
I have idea. Anira raises her hand.
Yes,
Yeah.
you in the back.
what's your idea?
What if we just cave in the entrance and then no one comes in no more?
There's a lot of entrances.
There's probably.
We cave in all entrances.
Do we have the capability of closing an entrance?
Good question.
Nah, I don't think so.
Good
We need
question.
like explosive.
I don't, for sure. And there's also 2 entrances to the north. Or, well, no, 1 entrance to the north. We don't know where that one goes. And 4 entrances to the west.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Actually,
I just think we shouldn't deal with this. I think we should just leave.
And
I
return to
think
the town
that's
empty-handed?
ridiculous.
Not empty-handed.
Well,
Just
well,
leave.
Let's
There's a witch who is eating people. We were
let's
sent here
Oh,
to find people.
wait.
tell
She
them
has
about
eaten
the
them.
witch. Let's just tell them to close the cave. I don't know.
I
And
have
who
an
are they
idea.
going to
do they
send?
have the capability of closing the cave?
That's us. We're
They
here. We are
probably
sent
have
to deal with
explosives.
the problem. I don't think leaving is an option. I mean, you can, I guess,
I have an idea.
but that's ridiculous.
Yes,
What if
Lily?
what if we bring the leathers from the gore that Anira found and see if those leathers belong to the people we're looking for before we progress further?
She took leathers off
Wait.
of the giant. Like the
Oh, wait,
giant.
Was
so
it
you
off
want...
the giant? It wasn't off of the gore.
No,
No, I
just off.
sell leathers.
Yeah, no, she took the leathers off of the giant.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, even so, it's like we're gonna have to sail back to town for several hours, present them with fabrics that may or may not be them, and then if it is or isn't, that doesn't necessarily, I'm guessing, solve the underlying
I
issue.
yeah.
Because
I don't.
if it was them,
I don't feature walking away from here without dealing with that witch. Clearly,
That's
there's
fair.
nothing else in this cave. The giant and the witch. We're here to find fishermen who were missing. We found blood and a witch eating their bones as stew. So I don't know what else to say, but we have to take care of that witch. I can't allow such a thing to simply continue.
I think I'm starting to lean more in agreements with you, Rolk.
Well, I understand your fear, Via. It is a scary thing to face evil like this, but but I think it is what we must do.
She seemed nice, but also I like fight. She seems strong.
That's
I
also
would
a
like
good.
fight strong.
That's also a good point. She was kind when we first met her, and
Doesn't mean she's
if
not
we
red
don't
per se.
get
She
no,
offered
it-
to feed us human flesh.
which we
I don't.
deduced without confirmation. I'm not saying you're wrong or that she didn't, but can we attack her legally on a mission from an officer without proof?
Well, they allow pickpocketing in this town, so
They don't allow
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah, they don't allow murder.
That's
Okay.
true, but
murder maybe not murder.
can we subdue her
Non-lethal.
non-lethally? We subdue her non-lethally
Okay, yeah,
and
we can.
drag her back to town with us.
Yeah, and if
But
we notice her
I don't
raising the
think we
dead,
leave.
we
Yes,
can turn lethal, right?
yes, yes. We can always
Okay,
turn lethal.
I can
But
agree
we
with all
need to
that.
confront her either way and bring her to justice for eating these people.
I do think that when we make our presence known, we possibly start an interrogation beforehand, like a questioner. If she's dodgy again or straight up hostile, then we'll be ready for a fight. See if we can coax out a confession, just like we did Sefik. Thoughts?
I'm
I
no
agree
good
with
at
that.
talking.
Who
Then-
here is good at talking? Because I am also not good at talking.
Well, Summer has a 19 in charisma, but real me would need some time to kind of think it over. But I guess I can
So-
confront them.
Sombra and Via,
Me?
Just
Man,
you all be ready, like
Your
everyone.
charisma's good.
me. Oh god, yeah, I forgot I'm a warlock. I should be able to. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to confront her, interrogate her, attack
Do I really
non-lethally.
have to talk to the witch?
Sadly, yes.
She needs to be brought to justice. It's talking or fighting.
Do you want Nyx to back you up?
I don't think Nyx is gonna help.
I think we're all gonna have to be there.
Yeah, no, I meant like offering a
Oh,
supportive head to pat.
I understand, Via, but like the frost giant skeleton, you said that was completely out of our depth, and we still came out victorious.
I
Sure, a little
guess.
bruised, but that's just the nature of our work now, it seems.
You must not give in to your fear.
Okay, fine. I'll talk to her.
I'll be with you. Don't worry.
Before we leave, Lily's gonna put on her scale mail and grab her shield. Just a precaution.
And I'm guessing we're just gonna try to struggle our way down the bridge again.
Yes, we should definitely go back to the south over here to get back in there though, because it looks closer, less ice.
Agreed.
So we'll go over and attach the rope and try to climb down again, I guess.
That's how
I
we did it with
forget.
the climbing kits, right? Like that we were able to like tie it onto something or like hook it onto something.
Yeah. Yeah, and just climb down.
It'll work out. It'll
Your
work
little
out.
I agree. Your little I agree reminded me of that TikTok.
Able to rig it up to climb down easily?
Yeah, don't we got this. We got this, guys. I swear the coming down from the bridge is probably going to be the more challenging bit.
So, how we getting down, guys? What's the plan there with that?
That's what we were just asking you.
Oh, you're asking
Can we?
me?
No,
Well,
Yeah.
you can use
Oh,
your
sorry.
you can use your rope. Anira
Yeah,
can
or
do a high dive because that's what she does.
We're saying, couldn't we use like the hook, the climbing kit to like tie off and like more secure it better so we can climb
Well,
down?
Yeah,
it's ice down there, right?
yeah. That's why I said you could high dive.
Yeah, I'm gonna high dive.
You guys see
And I go
Anira
straight
just,
into the ice.
just dive like a swan. Uh,
And then resurfaces and climbs up back onto the ice. And then
um,
looked up. Come
but,
on, slow folks.
but yeah, you
I think
guys
Anira had the
can
climbing kit.
use the climber's kit to kind of secure it against the rock and lower yourself down.
How far up is it?
Yeah.
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet. Good.
Yep. So, athletics check to lower yourself at a gradual pace.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Okay, I will try.
I'm better at
Lower
that.
myself
Chat's
at a
just
medium
gonna start
pace.
flying and going to
Ah,
where he knows y'all are going.
God damn it, natural one,
14.
man. I got a natural one, Dean.
Alright, looks like Sombra went first, so Sombra got down just fine. Rock, you did get the rope, but then like whenever you went to like set yourself up to go off, your foot just straight slips off the corner and you're gonna fall doing a somersault.
Gotta try to catch him maybe like that. Help like suppress the damage.
You can do a let's just make it a dex save and see how it goes.
Fuck.
Oh, and disadvantage because of the ice.
11.
So 11. Um, I'll say that you managed to reduce him from hitting his head and make him fall on his back to take normal fall damage, which is 6. And
I
another,
do not like this ice.
and
Are you alright,
another,
Rock?
I
and,
think so. I did not hurt. I only hit my head, so nothing important.
and
I think I stopped you from hitting your head.
another
Oh,
crack in the ice. Can't
Alright.
be. It forms underneath
I
them.
guess it's me now.
Yeah,
You
go ahead.
should probably just get ready to catch me. I'm definitely gonna fail this.
She does. Yeah, Sombra does. She like braces herself on the one hand on the wall, one hand ready to like catch a a falling satyr-looking child. Wait,
Fine.
if she's on the pillow and she were to float down on the pillow, would that like slow her descent at all?
The pillow doesn't have feather fall.
Okay, all right,
No,
then yeah, I'll just get ready to.
I got
It's
5.
I would say think of a Star Wars chaser, how like when it falls off a cliff, it still
It just
goes
yeah.
down, but if it's too far down, it's gonna smack. So,
Hmm. Okay.
but with a 5, you start going down off the rope, but as soon as your feet are off of the ledge, the weight pulls you down and you end up slipping. Sombra, you can make that dex save to catch her.
Okay. Please don't. Ah,
10,
10 the highest, 7 lower. Oh, 10,
you
I'll take it.
10, yeah, with a 10, you managed to slow her down. It wasn't like a full catch, but you slowed it down enough that she only took 1 fall damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried my best.
Lara's gonna come on
No,
down.
it's okay. It's just a little pinch. I'm fine.
Lara's gonna do
I don't
a
need these
super
limbs
jump.
anyways, right?
Lara comes down
Oh god.
without an issue.
God, I'm gonna have to
Oh.
catch Nyx now, aren't I?
I feel like Nyx is gonna jump down like a dog that's never seen stairs before.
Yeah, funny thing, that's actually not too far off.
So as Nyx just jumped down, Anira, you want to catch
So
Nyx?
sorry, my headphones just died.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Hang on.
Okay, well, it sounds like Lily had a plan. I'm gonna say,
Did I what?
I'm gonna go ahead and do Lara's movements.
Okay. Can you hear me again?
Lara makes it too. Here, just fine. Yeah, we can hear you just fine. You can explain.
So I rolled a 16.
Okay.
And what's the modifier?
It would be your athletics. So, but with a 16
Okay,
plus
so I'm
insurance, Lily, you can lower yourself just fine.
yeah. So then, but Nyx rolled a 1.
All right. So
But Lily is predicting that she's gonna fall, so she turns around immediately as soon as she gets down
so
to
Nick,
catch her. But I imagine I'm probably gonna get.
you guys see Nyx doing that pacing thing as he doesn't know what to do, and then eventually he just leap of faith sit down, but he did a terrible jump because of the ice, and so he like starts tumbling in all different directions.
Yeah, she heard like an eagle screech like Assassin's Creed and went for it.
uh, Lily, if you want to try and make the catch, it'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah. D20, right?
D20, yeah, which is
Oh,
it's like Dex save. Also,
2 plus my dex.
all right, so two plus
The
whatever is not gonna do it. So you don't even man, you just straight miss because of the way that Nyx was tumbling, and Nyx is gonna smash into the ground, taking a whopping 10 damage, and another crack in the ice forms. You guys have fully cracked all the ice under the bridge.
Okay, we need to go like expeditiously.
All right, Sombra, Lily, and Rock. Make sure you roll acrobatics as you walk across
Well,
this. You
I
can you
think
can you can follow
Via's
the wall to use it like a balance thing.
I think
Yeah,
Via's like
well,
gonna probably have to walk sober again.
I rolled okay.
Rock did good. Rock did good. Rock,
Oh,
you can
nice.
First time today.
yeah, you can make it just fine.
I'm close to the
Lara,
end of the
Lily,
session, and I finally do good. Yes, the
sorry,
curse is over.
Lily's gonna walk behind me.
Alright, well, guess I'm
you could
leading
just
Sombra.
yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
grab some. Sombra, you're
unless you don't
just
want to.
as you
No, it's
hold
cool.
as you're holding as Via's holding you. Sombra, you don't even have to move. You just like glide across as the pillow
Yeah,
moves.
I was just about to say, yeah, like Sombra's like just standing up straight like normal. She's just holding on to it, dragging her
Just
around.
moving. Just
Yeah.
Lily, how's it going for you? Or Anira, are you gonna help anybody? Or you just going?
Um,
All right, well then, Lily, go ahead and roll your
yeah.
acrobatics.
I guess I'll help Lilia.
No, I've been rolling okay. I got an 11 plus my acrobatics, which is 5, and now I got a 13, so 16 and
Okay,
18.
then
So
I'm gonna carry Nyx.
Okay, that's
good
fair.
idea. Please, thank you.
I'm gonna carry Nyx.
All right, Nyx is gonna make it. All right, Lily, it's just you. Looks like you're one roll away.
Please tell me I didn't just waste that nat 20.
If you got that 20, then that's perfect. There you go. All right, we've made it. All right, you guys can make your way up. You're back where you were at the start of the game today.
Back to square
Yes.
one. Let's go.
Yes. Three hours later, we're at the exact same place we started. Okay, let's go. Fight
We
this
went
witch
around in
now.
a
This
complete
time.
circle.
It's
We could have fought her last time,
it's
but I
RP.
had
We're
less
fighting
spell
the
slot.
witch,
Yeah,
but I thought we were
that's
talking to her.
just RPG progress. You're in the same spot, but everything's dead. So
And to me,
progress.
undead too, it seems.
Okay, so if you insist on trying to talk to her, go ahead. I think we should just take her quickly.
I don't know. Okay.
We'll just
She's
do
gonna
some
like
quick
she's
questioning. You all stay nearby. Be ready to pounce.
she's just
Uh,
gonna like
as you
oh,
go in, it looks like she's like set up the place a little bit more. There's a table that's been set up to the side that has like a set of bowls on it, each with full of stew, still steaming. Um,
So nice of
and
her.
she's
So
still
cute.
stirring the cauldron as you guys begin to
uh
walk in. Oh, you've made it back. That's wonderful. I wasn't sure where you went. There's not far to go up north, and yet you were gone.
I'm just gonna quickly mutter stay back in Draconic, and then I'm just gonna kind of float over and I'll just be like, "Hey, yeah, I see you still got that soup going. That's nice.
Oh, I
Um,
always have soup, especially for visitors. It's so rare. I had to bring out the table, and there's soup there for everybody. If you
oh,
all would like to take a bowl, you can have a bowl of stew.
oh, oh yeah. Well, I'll have that in a second. I just wanted to, I realized I didn't actually get your name. What was it again?
Oh, my name is Maud.
Mod?
Maud, yeah, I go
Okay,
by
Mods?
my name is Maud. Maud.
Ah,
okay, yeah. Um, great. So, how long have you been down here?
Oh, it's been too long. I told you I came on boats and it was supposed to be a little journey and of exploration and then while I was here the place froze over and I haven't been able to leave.
Um,
But it's okay. I have my cauldron. The cauldron has helped me through it all.
oh, well, that's quite nice. Um, I mean, we ourselves over here, we found a way in, out, all that fun stuff,
Oh,
and
oh, but it
I mean,
requires going over the ice, doesn't it, dear? That's far too much
well,
for my old bones at this point.
um,
I'm just gonna wait for the ice to not be frozen, and it'll be okay.
uh, how about you take my pillow? I mean, it is meant to be for people who can't really walk over things. If we found out that, if you can just kind of float along the ice and doesn't really slip you up, I mean, I'm sure I can have somebody carry me and we can just get onto a ship and bring you back to safety.
Oh, you're not on that pillow for the looks of it. I'm surprised. You're so young and sprightful. What ailment could possibly have put you in such a situation?
Oh, well, yeah, well, just the typical things here and there. Don't worry about it. I mean, but anyways, I mean, wouldn't you want to get out of here?
Oh, I guess so, but I'd like to leave on a normal basis with the water. Do you know when this winter will end? It seems to have been here forever.
I mean, yeah, I, I mean, this is Icewind. Did you do you
Sh-
know anything about Auril and the Frost Maiden and all of that stuff?
I not. I mean, I know stories of Arbil, but what I do know is manners, and I've set out all this food, and you all just stand here looking at me. Is no one going to
Oh,
take the
no, no,
food?
no.
Oh
Oh,
She's
no,
yeah.
I don't eat
still.
people. No,
Uh,
no.
you know what? Yeah, I mean, no, I was just
She's
trying to spark up a conversation with you, is all.
she's gonna just turn the rock. What do you mean, people? This stew has been going on for some time now. I get all sorts of animals and creatures, but I don't believe any people.
So there's been no people that you would ever put in your soup.
Well, I mean, I hope not. I just get the chunks of
What do you
what's
think
left.
the giant is killed?
I
Was it
I
not people?
I just presume the wolves or maybe
The giant
foxes.
almost killed me. If I
Well,
was laying there in pieces, would you just come and throw me in the soup?
I just know that that it kills things
Oh,
and I collect the meat. I didn't even think
and you eat
people.
the meat? Yes.
Well, I
Yes,
have
I
no
think
other
he.
choice. I'm stuck here and this cauldron's all I have.
Well, you don't
Insight
have
check
to be
DM.
stuck in here. I am giving you an option to, get on the pillow and get out.
Yes,
I
we will get you out of here where you can stand trial for your crimes.
No, no,
I
no,
don't know
no.
what crimes you have such hostility
Ralph,
such a
Ralph,
young
come on,
man.
come on, Ralph,
I'm just an old lady that's been trapped in a cave. If I
Ralph,
did
Ralph,
have
Ralph.
this cauldron
Listen,
of plenty, I don't know if I would have made it.
Ralph, listen to me, buddy. This, this not young, whatever. This very spry woman over here. She's been down here for a long time. Um,
Since before there was snow in Icewind Dale,
Wait,
I
the
that,
would like I would
that's
like
still
to
no,
point that
no.
out
Hold
that
on.
that is
Just give me a second.
If it helps
I'm sorry.
if it
Hold
helps
on.
any,
Just hold on. Wait.
perhaps
that's
I should
worse.
perhaps
Oh.
perhaps I
Let
could
me.
perhaps knowing about my cauldron may help. It's not a normal cauldron. It's
Just about to ask about that.
it's called a
Yeah.
cauldron of plenty. It has the ability to provide more food than what you put in.
Oh,
Okay, but even so, if you are stuck down here and eating whatever the giant has killed, how long has it been? How many years?
Rolk,
Oh well,
can you,
I mean, I was an
Rolk,
adventurer when I got here, so I guess it's been quite some time as I've grown brittle.
Rolk,
It's a
So in that
shame.
please,
time,
It's a shame.
if
My
there
my
was no
first guest is so hostile. I
Rolk.
off
if there was
I
Okay,
off.
I'm
if there was
sorry.
no snow, well,
Ugh.
I'm just trying to
Rolk!
understand though.
She's like
Okay,
yelling
do
at
it
this
then.
point.
Ah! You'll yell back.
Rolk! I'm sorry. He's really he just gets an idea in his head and he just can't get it out. So here's what's gonna happen, and under her breath really fast she's just gonna like mumble in draconic. She's just gonna be like, play along, and then she's just gonna be like, so we're gonna just go ahead and we'll bring you out here so you don't have to be stuck in this cave anymore, and then you'll totally live perfectly with everyone. I mean, Rolk over there, don't listen to Rolk over there. He doesn't know anything. I mean, you were just cannibalizing people to survive. I mean, if you were cannibalizing people.
I mean,
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't
I just
know.
collected the meat. It comes in
Yeah,
all
exactly.
sizes
You wouldn't
and
know.
shapes. And
So it's
the
really not a crime,
he
isn't it?
the the
So
the giant cuts things down pretty bad. They come in they're very small pieces. Whenever I get there, I can never tell what they are.
right,
It's very
yeah. So you
strange.
wouldn't know. We can totally defend your honor in court if it's something were to come under that. But what if we just don't even tell the court? What if we just let you go
It's
and we can just have you go back to normal civilization?
it's almost a shame how negative all of you think. Do you find yourselves thinking of the downside of things more than the positives?
These are harsh
No,
times.
no, I mean, I'm looking at the positive right now. I'm saying that you could go free.
I'm
There's a
not.
possibility for you
Uh,
to be free right now.
well,
Don't you?
perhaps, but I worry about the ice and all that comes with it. I fear one fall and I may be unable to even return to here, and I don't know if it's worth the risk. You see, there's something you must understand. It takes a mindset to live alone in a cave, and perhaps it'll help to share that mindset. You see, it's easy to think of the negative. She's gonna start walking around as she's looking at everyone, telling this part.
Oh God, she's monologuing.
You see, it's
Lily is
easy.
gonna whisper to Rolf, I know you don't understand the comic. She was just asking us to play along.
Oh, okay, okay. Roke's just been standing there like confused as hell. I
Uh,
was like, okay.
I know it's easy to focus on the bad, but that is because the bad is like sudden moments in our lives. Our lives are full of mostly good moments. And because we have so many good moments, and it's pretty much almost always good, whenever something bad, it's almost like a sudden firework being set off in your life. You're gonna notice it and you're going to remember it, but it shouldn't be your focus. It should just be something that happens.
Yeah, and like I said, I, I'm not trying to focus on the negatives over here. I I mean, you're just an old woman stranded down here, and we're just a bunch of heroes. A few of us came in swinging, and I apologize for that, but I don't think it's healthy to just stand around here.
Well, it's not like I'm alone.
Uh,
You are now.
Oh, that's creepy. Don't say that.
What do you mean? What else is down here?
Well,
Rock starts looking around, frightened, like, is there something else?
it's interesting.
Lily whispers to Rolf,
It's
the
always
dead
so
body.
interesting how times can change so quickly, and a calm event can become more truthful. And as she says that, a sudden glow next to her will emit a light as this will-o-wisp comes into the material plane and just lights up, and her true form is shown. And so you guys just see this lady
I'm stepping the
with
fuck away.
with bulging, gross eyes, sharp teeth, and claws. Her skin's more grayish and purple rather than just straight gray. Her old demeanor of brittle seems to fade away as the facade is lifted for just a moment. And as everyone sees her true form, everyone has to make a wisdom save.
Shit. Should have just guiding bolted her from the start.
You let her monologue, so I like that.
That's a 14.
Well, I typed in the chat real quick, DM, as she was starting to monologue. I moved quicker to. I was when she was walking around. I just walked towards the cauldron to take a peek in it. Do I see like I don't know, fingers,
Oh,
anything?
so to describe the cauldron a little better, the cauldron itself. So the way it works is it can hold up to 30 gallons of a liquid or like a broth, um, and it is just um, let's see, and it is just whatever it is that you put into it, and it gets transformed into this hearty hot stew. It doesn't matter what meat or vegetables or whatever you put into it, the stew forms the same stew every time and just uses whatever is put into it, like raw material that can be converted into basically just a hearty beef vegetable stew. Think like a if chicken pot pie was a stew.
Would it be weird if I said hear me out?
Oh, I
I
heard you
just
out when you
realized
told me to
there's satyrs
when you
on
told
the
me to
bowl,
play
on the
along.
cauldron in the illustration. There's satyrs on it.
Yes, there are the
No wonder she
cauldron.
was playing along with me.
The cauldron itself does have satyrs on it and nymphs. It's not uncommon for her to have known your form. That's why. I mean, honestly, y'all didn't even question the fact that you guys are clearly not all humans, dwarves, and elves. Yet she just didn't blink. Uh, so we got a 15 from
What's a
Benny.
love of magic? Huh?
We got a 9 from Sombra. We got an 8 from Rolk. How did Anira do? Oh, 15. How'd Lily do on your wisdom save?
12. 12.
12. All right. And who are we missing? I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna let Lara's do her next week.
It's got a 14.
Chat and Nyx, please. I need them too.
Oh, chat too. Wow. Okay,
Uh,
what's the
yeah.
what's the wisdom modifier for chat? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. He got a nat 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how'd Nyx do? Lily, I believe that's you.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I was trying to. I rolled a 16 plus for 2, so it's
All right.
18.
And you said you got a 12 on yourself.
Yes.
All right. And Via, how'd you do?
Uh, for chat?
No, for yourself.
Oh, I got a 14.
Okay. All right. So anyone with an 11 or under failed and is now frightened of mod. Next week we're gonna end it here, and next week we'll come back. I'll let Lara do her wisdom save, and then battle begins.
Okay.
Oh,
That frightened
she's a
designation.
necromancer, isn't she?
She's a hag.
Oh, she's a hag.
Yeah.
Looks like one.
Wouldn't she need like 2
All
other?
right. Well, I'm jumping out. I'll see you guys later. See you next week.
All right, you take
See
it
ya.
easy. I'm gonna go
Please
ahead
take
and
it
Have
easy.
a
end it
good
here.
night, guys.